What exactly was that hand of smoke protecting the human white? Dan, however, Alpha Liat possesses an indestructible nature and heaven-defying ability. It's still inferior to the Bone of Eternity. Could it be that it was created by a wielder of the heaven's will and is close to being an immortal existence? Lel web novel. Curses. I let tyrannical song escape. Gone. Still, I benefited from this disaster. If I can understand the structure of these two clumps of smoke, I will be one step closer to understanding the secrets of eternity. Then, I'll be able to take the bone of eternity in this body and make it mine. Gone Shu Hang's kidneys. Then, I won't be affected even if my counterpart dies. With the special nature of the bone of eternity, I can forever occupy the position of a Her-World ruler, just like White. Cumerl, when the next Her-World ruler is born, they will have to face off against two senior Her-World rulers. Let me return to my lair first. Whoosh, why is there such a huge hole here? Where did my lair go? Was it destroyed by the human White? But even if it was him, there should still be some remnants and debris left behind. White. I am going to kill you. I am definitely going to kill you. Where are we? Flutter somewhere in the main world. I consumed a great amulet of energy earlier, so I could only teleport us to a random location. Whooshy, I am going to rest for a while to recover my energy. Please keep yourself safe. Okay. We should be safe for the time being. Should I transfer you to the Palace of Virtue in my heart aperture space, Senior White? Fwish fwish WEBN, I'll go in with you to check up on the others. UND? Phew, I am glad no one is running around causing trouble in here. The seniors from the group chat are fine, but most of the people here are strangers to me. It would be troublesome if the many secrets of my heart aperture space were exposed to outsiders. You're finally NOVEBAAH. Dooney Senior suing. Everyone was so worried when both your clone and Senior White's clone suddenly disappeared. Dryad, is the battle over? Where is Senior White? Drift DRIE Drift, what's up with the state of your body? For now, yeah. Senior White ended up consuming a lot of energy, so he's resting in the Palace of Virtue right now. Himmel and Dryad, my body is in a special state right now. It's related to Senior White though, so don't worry. In a way, it's also similar to the effects of being hit by Senior Phoenix Slayer's innate skill. I am just in a gaseous state right now, nothing bad. What's on October off? Are you going to be like this until October th? It would be hilarious if you are. During the Immortal Feast, I went to Senior Northern River and greeted him, but as soon as I turned my head, he FT about me. At the time, I told you that I thought our state of invisibility was getting worse. Remember? It went like this. Was I taking to just now? Did the current wielder increase the strength of its small black realm? How much longer will we be in this state? Is it possible that the current wielder found out we escaped, so it increased the punishment? Fellow Taoist tyrannical song. It's not every day that we get to meet, so why don't we have a duel? There's no need to rush, fellow Taoist. Let's duel on October th in the Forbidden City instead. Very well. It's a promise. You're not only the first sage monarch to appear in the last 1,000 years but also the reputed demon sage tyrannical scholar. There's no end to people who wish to know more about you, and I am no exception. I am aware of advancing intellect toward me, but I want to enjoy the Immortal Feast today. Why don't we all meet on the summit of the Forbidden City on October th and spend the day exchanging blows with each other? Doesn't that sound perfect? Are you here to challenge me too, Fairy Cyan Luan? October th is a good day for that. A challenge? The day after tomorrow? Alright, I'll see you then. It's settled. Anyone who wants to challenge me can join us on October th. Let's fight until we drop. That is, if you guys still remember me by then? Huh? What were we going to do? Senior song. Everyone remembers us now, so you'll have to face off against a group of other sage monarchs on October Thawake. Darn. That makes me want to cry. Hurry and escape, Shuhan. Deep web novel. Use the Cross of Resurrection? Ha? Isn't that used for reviving the dead? Why did it activate? I am still perfectly well and alive. Should I say no? But what if I actually am dead, and this is only a OIME prompt? I can't risk it. I am not quite sure what to think about this child. In the short amount of time I've known him, he's already consumed 2 resurrection magical treasures. I've never met another cultivator who goes through resurrection magical treasures as quickly as him. Can you use the secret appraisal technique on yourself? Oh, yeah. How could I forget about that? Secret appraisal technique. Tell me if I am alive or not. Webnovel Regional Icres DEA Spen SPE Spen Song Shuhan Cultivation 5th Stage Spiritual Emperor Realm Gender Male Sage Name Tyrannical Song Demon Name Tyrannical Scholar Current State Neither dead nor alive, temporarily in a pseudo-eternal state. Remaining duration, minutes and seconds. I am in a pseudo-eternal state? I guess it's the result of this gaseous body. In other words, I'll return to my original state once the time ends. Spew, there's no telling how my body will be changed if I use the Cross of Resurrection now, so I'd better not. Spew. Yahello? Are you there, Shuhan? I have something to ask you. I remember you have a lot of heavenly tribulation nuclear bombs in your heart aperture cor. Wait, what's with the state of your body? How strange. Your residential magical since it. I am in a pseudo-eternal state right now, which is why it activated. It's going to end soon, though, so it's fine. It's going to end soon? Then what are you waiting for? Revive already. I am not dead yet, Senior White. You're too naive. The pseudo-eternal state imitates the state of a wielder of the heaven's will. To maintain it, an astronomical amount of energy is consumed every second. Your body can't sustain that, so it's been consuming your life force instead. Web novel real stories or you'll die once the state ends. FWIP just revive first. It'll protect you from any disturbances. Seriously? Alright. Activate. TCH. The stench of holy light. Glon. Blow step back, everyone. Don't disturb the resurrection process. Wait, I think I was mistaken. Are you serious, Senior White? You did that on purpose, right? There's no way you would make a mistake like that. I can't stop the resurrection process after it's been initiated. The Cross of Resurrection I worked so hard to acquire is gone, just like that. Why would I lie to you? I am a ruler of the her world. I just didn't expect someone to be sustaining the consumption of your pseudo-eternal state for you. Envies. Using the Cross of Resurrection both strengthened my body and gave me new kidneys. But what about the giant whale monster core? Dong done. Dong ha? My golden whale core looks fat again. Don't tell me. Is it pregnant again? Come out, Fairy X, Dong Y. Can you reach in and help me take out the monster core from its body? It gave birth to an additional monster core. I am glad the giant whale monster core wasn't wasted. SPH. With the addition of this colorful monster core, I now have 3 cores instead of 2. I feel like I can control the spiritual energy in my body better than before. This monster core is well worth developing. Gleam. It emits mirage energy, which will allow me to start learning illusory techniques. Lu Web Noi. My Cross of Resurrection, along with the giant whale monster core, were exchanged for a strengthened physique and a 3rd core. I don't think it was worth it. Not at all. Check your 3rd core. In addition to having mirage energy and monster energy, IT also comes with an innate skill. You're right. Let me try it. It's a weakened version of the previous pseudo-eternal state. If it was the normal one, you would have been sucked dry of energy in an instant. Oval. Someone else bore the heavy cost of maintaining your pseudo-eternal state earlier. Ha! This is the galaxy that manifested behind Senior White earlier. Is it helping me maintain this state? What is this? Why did a galaxy appear in Shohong's heart aperture space? Looking at it makes my eyes burn. I feel like I am going blind. You too, Phoenix Slayer? I thought I was the only one. I kept looking at it to hide the fact that I've already gone blind. Good job, Thrice Reckless. Ha! Why is Senior 7th Cultivator praising Thrice Reckless? Did he go blind too? This galaxy contains the materialization of laws. Stare at it, even if your eyes burst. This is truly an extraordinary opportunity. I can only see some of the fragments when I focus my spiritual gaze on it, but even so, the benefits are tremendous. If you're below the 8th stage, you won't be able to understand what you're seeing at the moment. However, ITL leave a seed in your heart that will greatly benefit you in your daily cultivation, and ITLL sprout when you become a profound sage. Continue to gaze upon the galaxy until you can't see anything at all. I've gone blind. Where are your eyes? I'll pinch them off for you and use a healing technique to help you grow new sprouts. That way, you can continue looking at the galaxy. Where is Shuhong? He's not going to miss this opportunity, is he? Don't worry about Song Shuhong and just focus on looking at the galaxy. You must take full advantage of this opportunity if you wish to catch up to him. Concentrate on the lightning laws that complement your attributes. If you have some spare mental energy, you can choose to ponder on some of the water laws as well. It hurts. It hurts. I understand. Alright, you can turn off your smoke mode now. This weakened version is pretty much useless for anything other than evading physical attacks. FHR well, it is still better than nothing. UNIP. Anyway, back to the topic of those heavenly tribulation nuclear bombs. Normally, I would just take those bombs without telling you first. I am a mighty ruler of the Her World realm, after all. That's my usual style of doing things. But those bombs aren't mine, and I can't speak for the main world's Senior White. In that case, I don't have any reason to keep talking to you. You'll just take them first and notify the main world's White later. That's fine, right? GFUN it's settled. See you web novel Richtersel Storide Ruwait. Let me give the main world's Senior White a heads up first. Are you awake, Senior White? Can I take some of your heavenly tribulation nuclear bombs? That's fine, but only take the duplicate models. I would like to keep the unique ones for research purposes. What is this? Whirl. Whirl WEBIOVL stories Hus regardless, it's time to put it away. Whirl. Not a pity, Senior White has retrieved the galaxy. CHIB, I feel like I could have gazed at it for a little longer. Trip D Webno AH, I am stories falling. Everyone. Fushit Senior White specialty secret technique, trip on flat ground. Slam. Speaking of. Gazing at the galaxy. Why do I feel so sleepy? Yeah. Me too. I am back, ZZ huh? NHY is everyone lying on the ground? Rest assured, they've just fallen under the aftereffects of directly gazing upon the principles of the world. They'll wake up in a few after that. They may feel that their hours to a mental energy is exhausted, few days. And their eyes will be blind for a while. However, there shouldn't be any lasting repercussions. At most, they'll lose some of their recent memories. Help of the mirage again. I am going to move everyone into a room first. Have idea. Before these sage monarchs wake up, I could leave some marks on their bodies and then take pictures of them for blackmail. That way, you'll be able to get out of fighting them on October th. Something's missing, still. Sage Monarch Winter Melon looks too clean and unscathed. It doesn't seem like he just battled against another sage at all. Actionaletpres hud cuck click. Cone click you can draw some scars on him and tousle his hair a water and see pasim replicate sweat. How do you know so much, Sister White Dragon? Don't look at me like that. There was once a fool who often asked me to do this kind of thing. It must been a sict of the thrice reckless disease in the ancient era. The picture is perfect. It's a shame that we're in your heart aperture space right now. If we were outside, we could make the background much more realistic and fitting for a grand battle between sage monarchs. We can move the other sage monarchs outside for pictures. It's a world of ice and snow out there, so it should be pretty easy to create a fake battleground there. Launch an 8th stage level attack with the Heaven Burning Flaming Saber technique. I'll take it from there. Got it. Whoosh. Heaven Burning Saber. Very good. Song Shohong's mastery of the Heaven Burning Flaming Saber technique has improved yet again. Novei Aries Hue. Wait. Rain and I the flames. There's something underneath the ice. It's a temple. Why is it buried under the ice? Perhaps it was due to a disaster. I can sense some spiritual energy coming from it, so it's possible that an ancient civilization is buried under there. Would you like look take a? This is actually the exact spot that Senior White and I landed on when we returned from the Her World realm. Considering his luck, there's a great chance of finding treasure where he had randomly teleported us. Clone. Look after Sage Monarch enchant ing dream while we go down there to investigate. No problem. Be careful, main body. The chill from the ice has completely disappeared. There's a barrier protecting this ancient temple, but I don't sense any life nearby. It has likely been abandoned, so we can enter directly. I was expecting to stumble upon a treasure grove since this is technically a place Senior White brought us to, but there's only a blue lamp here, huh? This lamp has been burning since the ancient era and can be regarded as a magical treasure. It has the ability to absorb spiritual energy and stay lit on as it's equipped with a formation, and the consumption is very low. Should I bring Senior White here? Maybe the hidden treasures in this ancient temple will only come out in his presence? Fed it, he's still resting. I'll just use my ultimate skill to see what exactly this place is first. Spurt splurt. As my realm improved, so did my control over the secret appraisal technique. Now, I don't have to worry about dying from blood loss due to accident. Splurt, I can never get used to seeing that bloodletting technique of yours. I wanted to obtain information on the temple itself, not a single slab of stone. I sprayed out so much blood for nothing. And what the heck is a temperature atiniad? Monk? The only piece of information I got is that the name of this temple is Starstream Temple. Have you heard of it before, seniors? Healing technique Ning. Xing, I have not. Me neither. There are thousands of branches of Buddhism and as many temples dedicated to them as there are stars in the night sky. I wanted to obtain information on the temple itself, not a single slab of stone. I sprayed out so much blood for nothing. Fucker. Whoosh Iavil ha? Whoosh, the blood that I accidentally spilled on the lamp was absorbed? What the heck? Why did the floor open up when it's the lamp that reacted? Murmur, I have to keep my guard up. Murmur. Am I underneath the temple? I must have activated a trap. This place sure is strange. Challenger detected. Strength level, 5th stage, beginning of golden core condensation. Whoosh. Challenge will begin. Please enlighten me. Benefactor. Ha? What's going on here? I am coming. Pissed. This ape is in the same realm as me. Is the challenge to win against an Oppo NENT with similar strength? Wham! Are you truly in the same realm as me, Benefactor? Absolutely. D Webmal FNUD, I am not your match. Regardless, I will not give up. Dear. Claimer Clover. Plevere to think you possess sword intent. Eve lost. You may proceed to the next challenge, Benefactor. According to the rules of the Starstream Temple, you will obtain a reward corresponding to the number of challenges you complete. If you complete all challenges, you will obtain the greatest reward. Excuse me, Great Master, but could you tell me how powerful my opponent for the TH challenge would be? The strength of the protectors in this trial corresponds to the strength of the benefactor. Therefore, the strength of the TH protector should be at the peak of the 5th stage with 9 dragon patterns. Can we not waste any more time, Great Master? Can the next protectors just come at me all at once? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Come at me. Please reconsider, benefactor. My strength is the lowest among the protectors. I know. Just call them all lip. Challenge changed, initiating versus mode. Please shish. USH. That's fine. Let's go all out. I'll finish this in one hit. Giant Cannon Divine Bow. Crossbow Holy City Cam. PH Ham Wham. Boom challenge complete. LOLWEBNG. Whoosh, can I get my reward now? Challenge Performance Excellent Challenge Level, 5th Stage Reward, Starsareem Kasaya, a 5th Stage defensive robe that holds great commemorative significance. Can I change the reward? A 5th Stage defensive robe is pretty good, but I don't really have a use for it. Especially not a robe. Don't want. Number of Starstream Kasaya in inventory, commencing reward change searching. Reward has been issued. What the heck is a kidney stone of a senior monk? Just give me the Starstream Kasaya, then. I could at least exchange that for something of equal value and give it to my future disciple. What do you mean there's 0 in inventory? Just admit that you're out of rewards because this place has been abandoned for so long. I'll just go ahead and appraise it since I have my smoke mode now. Ugh. I did all that just to be rewarded with a kidney stone. Whatever. Kidney stone of a senior monkey. This is an artificially cultivated version. Years ago, a great master of Starstream Temple cultivated a kidney stone in his body because he was curious about how much pain it would bring him. Novel. A kidney stone of a senior monkey. During the process, the kidney stone ended up recording the senior monk's daily sutras. Listen carefully, can you hear the voice of the monk chanting? Ha! Was that monk crazy? Kidney stone of a senior monkey. The scriptures recited by the senior monk are as follows: Sacred Starstream Scripture, Jade Starstream Scripture, Holy AP Dragon Power Scripture. I'll try to record the 3 scriptures first, then I can take my time studying the Holy AP Dragon Power, Holy Ape Dragon Power Scripture. Is that related to my Holy Ape Dragon Power technique? Scripture. Hey. Main body. Something is happening outside. I see something like a huge cold tide rushing in from the distance. I'll take the sages back to your heart aperture space first. You guys take care. Web novel. A cold tide? Why, all of a sudden? Let's quickly return to my heart aperture space, seniors. WHSH Ravel. Ha! What a coincidence. Why did Senior White pop out right as I opened the gate? And he's not even awake. Crap. I can't let him fall. Lol web noil. Prayer. Collite him. Phew, that was close. Twirl still, that doesn't give you the right to just toss me aside. WIRL Clang. La web novel. Song Shu Hung. I am going to kill you. Wait. Stop, Senior Scarlet Heaven Sword. I am out of resurrection treasures, so I'll actually die. Humph. I am doing this because you're out of resurrection treasures. Fill. Heart aperture space. Open. You're finally awake, Senior White. Where are we? It's so cold. Howl. We're back in the world of ice that you randomly teleported us to. There seems to be an extreme cold tide approaching, so we should hurry back. Wait. I sense a treasure nearby. Howl, it's in the cold tide, and it's something that has the ability to affect even my spatial abilities. Freeze. Whoosh. Whoosh, the space around us just froze over. So cold. I feel a biting chill, even with my physique. Fortunately, my saber intent armor can shield me from the cold. Phew, MCH better. You wait here, Shu Hong. I'll go investigate. Web no. Whoa, it cut straight through the cold tide. As expected of an 8th stage profound sage. Keep yourself safe. Whatever is in there is quite aggressive. I can't see anything other than snow and ice. Nazen. It actually attacked me. I would have lost a kidney if I didn't have my saber intent armor on. Clang, what in the world is it? I can neither see nor sense it. Since you can't see it with your naked eye, you should put on the scholarly sage's eye. La la la, your eye, alright, let's see what exactly has been trying to claim my kidney again and again. Even a kind and honest man like me has his limits. Found you. A semi-transparent ice creature? H moves so fast. Judging from its shape, it's a flea that somehow found its way into the cultivation world. Grab now that Eve found you, I am not going to let you escape. Demon subduing Buddhist fist crush. Serves you right. Is this ice crystal the treasure that Senior White was talking about? Let's go see what he's chasing. Oh/web novel, whoa. What a huge flea. Have a taste of pregnancy, you stupid flea. Gleam web novi. Impregnating gaze. Whoosh. Ha. It's not reacting. Whooshy, don't tell me my impregnating gaze failed? Its stomach isn't swelling up either. This is the first time I've seen my impregnating gaze fail. From my Gale. GKPJA web novel. Ha. It just straight up exploded. Wish, oh, this ice crystal is huge. Ha ha. Slither suther. Slither slither, whoa. Another monster. El web noi bien. Come at me. I'll let you have a taste of pregnancy too. Whoosh whoosh, another ice crystal. Whoosh, the scholarly sage's eye makes defeating these monsters a piece of cake. Shu Hong. Run. Before it's too late. Whirl. Mahorl, there's a creature in the howling wind, and it's at least in the 9th stage tribulation transcender realm. However, it seems to have lost its mind and is just thrashing around violently. WN ruins, how did our precious secret realm end up like this? Not only that, but our guests have all disappeared too. How are we supposed to No. I only sensed a terrifying aura from within the secret realm, and then I blacked out. The place was already destroyed when I woke up. Few were finally back. Swip. XTV Sage Monarch White. Profound Sage Tyrannical Song. Do either of you know what happened? Where did the other guests go? I'll go get Immortal Fairy Bishwe first. I waited so long for the day of the immortal feast to come, I must let it have a perfect ending. XTV, you can ask Shu Hong here for the details. Rest assured, we already moved everyone to a safe place. They're unconscious, but no harm was done. Both the fat ball and the idpla were thrown right beside me after being released from the wielder's small black realm. That means I am partially responsible for the destruction of the secret realm, so I should do what I can to help. Why do you have such a troubled? Both the fat ball and the idpla were thrown right beside me after being released from the wielder's small black realm. That means I am partially responsible for the destruction of the secret realm, so I should do what I can to help. Why do you have such a troubled expression on your face? Profound Sage Tyrannical Song. SWAROH, ITS nothing. I am troubled over how the immortal feast is supposed to continue. Is it possible to piece the broken secret realm back today? It would be nice to have the almighty merchant here right now. There might be something under that mysterious cloak of his that could help. Senior almighty merchant? Yo, fellow Dioist. I can sense my master's aura on your body. Did you buy something from him recently? Would you happen to know where he is? He's been missing for the past several days. I wanted to tell him to restock some items. Our customers have been asking for. Sonri, but I'm looking for Kim too. I reckon Senior Almighty Merchant is playing hide and seek and thus cut off all contact with the outside world again. I see. Was there something you wanted to buy from my master? You can ask me instead. Professional smile, you can call me Almighty Seller. My master chose to take the high-quality route, but I like selling wholesale better. Buying in bulk is recommended. Would you happen to have anything that can be used to repair shattered space? Please wait. A treasure that can restore shattered space, huh? Well, you're in luck, dear customer. This is a special ice neb level crystal from the Frost World. Any cultivator below the 5th stage who touches it would find themselves frozen down to their very soul. Appear. In addition to being extremely cold, it also has the incredible ability to freeze space. You can use it to freeze shattered space and reform it into a new ice-type secret realm. They're hard to buy, so the price isn't in to be cheap. Oh, why does that look so familiar? Takes out. The broken secret realm behind you is quite big. If we go by fist-sized ice crystals, you'll need a few hundred of them to repair the whole thing. If you purchase over right now, it'll give you a discount. How about we do 9 7th stage spirit stones for 1 ice crystal? That's a super affordable price, right? Web, is this the same thing? Is this the same thing? That ice crystal. I just happened to get it after killing a few monsters inside a cold tide. My heart suddenly feels so cold. Sob Master was right. In this age of thinning human relations, only the big cloaks on our bodies can bring us a trace of warmth. Just happened to get it? Do you know how hard it is to get a single ice crystal from the Frost World? I am so angry. Who is this bastard? I think he's the newly ascended profound sage, Tyrannical Son. However. Excuse me, Fairy Almighty Seller, but could you teach me how to use this ice crystal? Do I just chuck it into the secret realm? It's so embarrassing to ask how to use something I didn't even buy. Seeing as you're the first sage in the last years, I'll give you this information free of charge. I should give him some face. Since he's the first sage in the last years, he has to be someone with great fortune. Tebnobel Tyanra Brobiz. Seeing as you're the first sage in the last years, I'll give you this information free of charge. I should give him some face. Since he's the first sage in the last years, he has to be someone with great fortune. Neb novel. She proceeded to explain how to use the ice crystal. Thank you, Fairy Almighty Seller. By the way, do you have any resurrection magical treasures for sale? The 6th stage ones are good enough. What use do you have for them when you're already a profound sage? Is it not for your own see? I do have one, though. This is a golden resurrection coin, a special resurrection magical treasure. You need to flip the coin to activate it. If it lands on heads, then you'll be resurrected in months. If it's tails, you'll be resurrected in years. And if you're lucky enough to have the coin land on its edge, you'll be resurrected within minutes. O Ebnovel Nina Steries NUA minutes discount. You will experience a short period of weakness after being resurrected, but that's the only side effect. It can be used by any cultivator below the 6th stage but will fail for those above it. This is a golden resurrection coin, a special resurrection magical treasure. You will experience a short period of weakness after being resurrected, but that's the only side effect. It can be used by any cultivator below the 6th stage but will fail for those above it. They'll give you a discount if you buy resurrection gold coins, making the grand total a very affordable 8th stage spirit stones. Do you not have a cross of resurrection? The last one I used resurrected me right on the spot and came with 0 side effects. The cross of resurrection is a high-quality product, and it's not very convenient. Use Rye. The cross of resurrection is a high-quality product, and it's not very convenient. You can only use one cross every few hundred years, whereas my coins can be used every 10 days. In that case, I just consumed a cross of resurrection, so there's no point in buying another one. I go through resurrection treasures pretty quickly, so I would feel much safer if I could carry a pouch of golden resurrection coins on me at all times. Alright. I want 10 golden resurrection coins, but I don't have enough spirit stones on me right now. Would you mind waiting for my senior to come back to pay for me, or can I pay with something of equal value? For example, the remainder of this ice crystal after I'll finish using it. This new sage seems kind of unreliable. It'll give you 2 more coins, making it total for 2/5 of your large ice crystal. Deal. Web novel. I've returned. Since the original venue is gone, we'll have to relocate the Immortal Feast. I just got some information from a fairy. There's a way to repair the shattered space. Is that really true, Senior Tyrannical Song? Yeah, but you will have to bear the materials and costs needed to repair it. That is a given. Please, help us. The Southern Longevity Sword will definitely repay your kindness, Profound Sage Tyrannical Song. You can rest assured, Elder. I already have the materials needed to repair the secret realm, so we'll just need your help with the process. First, fill the ice crystal with either pure spiritual energy or water-type energy. Swish swish. Swish. After activating the crystal, send it into the secret realm. Swish. Swish. Go. Ricor Star Rad. The ice crystal will rapidly freeze the shattered space. Shatter. Prels freeze. It's working. The pieces are quickly joining back together. Profound Sage Tyrannical Sage is a blessing sent from. Profound Sage Tyrannical Sage is a blessing sent from the heavens to help our through this hardship. Shing. Immortal Feast, restart. Arasarina Arez. Fushi Web Novel. This is the venue of the Mali Immortal Feast? I remember being in the Winter Palace of the ancient heavenly city, but then I fell unconscious for some reason. Web novel notional stories residential. Why do my eyes sting so much? What kind of wondrous things happened while I was out? Why can't I see anything? No, it's because we're blind. Rest assured, everyone. Our eyes will return to normal soon enough. Everyone's gone blind? In that case, let's bring this dish up next. LOL Webnover. The name of this special dish here is picturesque. Its main ingredient is the one-eyed demons from the infernal realm. Their eyes are miracle cures for blindness and the like. Whoosh! In addition, eating this dish will greatly benefit those. At the peak of the 5th stage, AC it can see IVC. Inspiration for one's final stroke on the golden core. My eyes are fine, but I am a little tired mentally. When did your skin return to normal, Senior Song? You were still tan when I last saw you. Oh, that's because I was resurrected, so the side effect was eliminated. Resurrected? You died again? Hey, is that Senior White's son? No, fellow Dioist Tutus Deki X twas. Simply hit by a time reversal technique, which temporarily reverted me to this appearance. So cute. Senior White? No V. Please keep this small appearance forever. This way, no matter how much charm you release, people will only feel that you're cute, nothing else. Crime rate will become much lower, which is conducive to social harmony. Sorry, Senior White, but I am so excited that I can't control myself today. Sorry, Senior White, but I am so excited that I can't control myself today. Grab me too. I want a hug too. And a picture. Can we, Senior White? Not now. We can take a big group picture with all the members of the 9 provinces #1 group after we're done eating. Lebnov. As expected of our group chat owner. We can always count on him at the most crucial times. Ooh. It doesn't taste as explosive as the Great Migration of 100 beasts, but it builds with each bite. Will I be able to paint the final stroke on my golden core after eating this? Nom 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 nom. Able to paint the final stroke on my golden core after eating this? Aha! Here it comes. Oh, web novel. Ha! This isn't my small whale golden core that I need to finish the final stroke on. Why am I in my newest monster core instead? Brush the me in the picture is holding the holy sword of the end. Instead of using it to fend off the demons of the her world, I am fighting against other humans, monsters, beast cultivators, and giants instead. Brush the nominal owner of this sword is Senior White, who is a ruler of the her world. Is that why I am standing in the I was supposed to lease this opportunity to complete my first golden core composition, but I ended up with 2 incomplete cores instead. This is the worst. Fortunately, I now have 3 cores supplying me with spiritual energy, so it didn't drain me dry. Were you painting on your golden core just now, Shuhan? WEBM Vel, that doesn't seem right. Shuhan's lifebound golden core is still solid gold. Then what were those fluctuations coming from his body just now? That's a secret, don't worry, Senior Phoenix Slayer. Even if my realm catches up with yours, the CPU usages you owe me can be transferred to my disciples. Piss off. We ought to work even harder, Phoenix Slayer. Let's aim for the true monarch realm next month. My mind is brimming with inspiration now. I am going into secluded meditation for a while. Quite a few people have left. The future immortal feasts will be interesting. I must take my leave as well, fellow Taoists. Interesting? How? At every year's immortal feast, there would be cultivators who benefit from the powerful effects of the immortal dishes, leaves, and they'll voluntarily leave in the middle of the feast to proceed with a breakthrough lottery. That allows for the remaining cultivators to get additional servings of food. The hosting of the year gets a herd of those shares, while another herd goes to Immortal Fairy Bishwe to distribute as she wishes. Ebnovi, the final third, is distributed through a random lottery system. Greetings, Senior Tyrannical Song. We have 7 shares in our hands, and we can give 1 each to you and Sage Monarch White. Would you like them? I don't need it, so you can give my share to Shuhong. ITS give NSH, I want be polite, then. There are quite a few people in my heart aperture space still, and the Immortal Feasts quota isn't going to be enough for all of them. Attention please, fellow Taoists. We have discussed with Immortal Fairy Bishwe the method of distribution for the second third of the shares. The remaining 8 shares will be distributed through popular vote, and every Taoist is allowed to nominate several fellow Taoists at will. Once a nominated guest is confirmed to get a share, other guests may challenge them for it. I want to nominate Profound Sage Tyrannical Song. After he wins, they'll challenge him for the share. Then, if I win, they'll make him drink water from the Mother-Child River. I support you. Me too. Ha! Am I actually popular? That's a little embarrassing. Congratulations, Senior Tyrannical Song. You have won the first share by popular vote. I am sorry, but I am going to relinquish it. I already have 2 extras, after all. Why are you so cowardly, Profound Sage Tyrannical Song? How dare that little girl provoke the great Profound Sage Tyrannical Song? You should teach her a lesson. She's just a LTOL call, probably destroy her with a flick of your finger, right? Reverse psychology isn't going to work on me. Ha! Who's that? Nia poor PR tap tap. Is she doing a divination? Bays. Web novel, I think so. It looks a bit like a divination technique of the ancient witch system. What is this immortal master divining? I don't think anyone asked for a divination just now. Shuhan, you made the wise choice by giving up your share. If you had accepted fortune. Oh, I never asked for a divination, and I don't even know you. Is that divination even reliable? Shuhan, you made the wise choice by giving up your share. If you had accepted it, the result of the divination would have been one representing a terrible fate with the danger of death. Wait, it's Senior Copper Trigram. His appearance changed again. Wasn't he abducted by Senior Lightning Pia from the mysterious island? Please help me get a share of the food later, Senior White. I want to give it to Iron Trigram. Pft. It's you. If it's a divination from Senior Copper Trigram, then the result is most likely wrong. The Supreme Rune is actually a sign of great misfortune, isn't it? I should accept the share, then. Wait, host. I've given it more thought, and I decided that I want the extra share after all. I'll accept the Fairy Maiden's challenge. It might be interesting. What do you want to compete in, Fairy Rosy Cloud? Since we're at the Immortal Feast, why don't we compete using an immortal dish? Whoever identifies more ingredients from the next dish wins. The loser has to drink water from the Mother-Child River. Water from the Mother-Child River is known to impregnate the cultivator who drinks it, and later on, they'll give birth to a useless mass of meat. However, if you refine it into a liquid pill and consume it, it'll increase your chances of condensing a nascent soul. It's not a bad treasure. I see. Let's vet drinking the water as a punishment for the loser. If you lose, you'll give me the water and receive a stare from me. That's... What? You dare to drink the water on the spot, but you won't let me stare at you? Done wer vel. Yes, Senior Son looks like such a bad guy when HAS like this. Fine, deal. Alright, then. Let the competition begin. I'll be honest with you, Senior Tyrannical Song. One of my skills is actually God's tongue, which allows me to visualize the flavor of the food I taste and its ingredients. There's no way I'll lose this competition. I am definitely going to make you pregnant in front of everyone. Nebnv Eli. I see. So that's why you're so confident about winning. To tell you the truth, I also have a similar skill. It'll be a competition between which one of our skills is stronger. Appraisal technique. Gosh. Akim, bleed Ina all over the floor. I didn't bleed too much the last 2 times I used the appraisal technique, so I got careless. Splurt splurt, why did Profound Sage Tyrannical Song suddenly start splurting blood? Splurt, that looks like Immortal Fairy Bishwe's original dishy. It uses the liquefied core of the descendant of an ancient evil dragon from the Herworld realm as its main ingredient. Splurt splurt, the descendant of an ancient evil dragon, huh? Something like that shouldn't make me bleed to this extent. Is it possible that my appraisal technique traced all the way back to the original bloodline of the descendant? Appears so. Is this actually the great ancient evil dragon I am seeing? Darn it. Because of that, just identifying the main ingredient made me lose a ton of blood. Splurt spurt splurt, was this dragon in the Tribulation Transcender realm? Or even higher? Now, I shall check your answers. Senior Tyrannical Song was able to identify one more ingredient. So it's his win. By the way, Senior Tyrannical Song, are you sure you're alright? You're bleeding all over. Splurt splut splurt. Splurt, I am fine. It's the same old song, great bloodletting Shuang. To think my God's tongue would lose. Fine. A loss is a loss. I am ready, Senior Tyrannical Song. Stare at me. Splurt splurt novel splend, don't worry, I was just kidding about that. You can return to your seat and enjoy the feast. Behold my benevolent smile. I am going to re-establish myself with a gentle image to wash away the bad reputation I got due to the impregnating gaze. Suddenly, Profound Sage Tyrannical Song doesn't seem as scary anymore. I think it's the opposite. Why did he splurt so much blood out of nowhere? Is he really okay? Where did these photos from? Did I fight against Profound Sage Tyrannical Song before I fainted? And I lost? Why don't I have any recollection of this? He's so cruel to even himself. Profound sage tyrannical song is terrifying. Snife snife, it's finally over. Gulp, hey, Fairy X. What are you doing? Just how strong is the mother-child river water? She just drank it, and her stomach is protruding already. Spit PFFK, then she gave birth to a ball? It seems to be composed of highly compressed and pure power of virtue. Gulp gulp, hey, why are you drinking more? You're wasting my water. Stare slap, ah. Senior White. She seems to want a strand of your hair. A strand of my hair? All right. It just so happens that the golden ball can be used in a magical treasure Eve been wanting to make. It's a deal. I want to roast her behavior, but I don't know where to even start. Beaming with joy, Senior Wotet's hat, I feel so stifled. Next up is the grand finale of the immortal feast, the Whale Sage Feast. An extremely powerful whale sage left behind their old body after they broke through. I was able to obtain a small portion of it and made it into a dish for everyone to try. TWE. Here it comes. The dish that Senior Melon Eater strongly recommended. Eve been waiting for this. This taste. It's good, but it reminds me of Senior Melon Eater. I don't know how I feel about this. Ha! Gambine, what are these rays of light? They seem to be composed of light of virtue. Ebb novel. Whirl, eh? What's going on? Where am I? Whoosh, what's with these s? Hello, fellow Taoist tyrannical song. You've come. Oh. It's Senior Melon Eater. Is this the world you were talking about, Senior Melon Eater? Indeed, it is. Just as anything and everything can be found on the human this virtuous work is the same. Every ray of virtue you see is a great source of information. However, I am unable to watch or download anything right now. Why did I get pulled in here? Efficient. NOUI permissions, you ate a part of my old body at the immortal feast, right? Moreover, the cultivation technique that Fairy X uses comes from me. There are also many other factors, so it's only natural that you were pulled into this world. When can I leave? Webnov, don't be in such a rush to leave. Stay with me for a while. After all, you're someone who's eaten my flesh. Why did you have to say it like that, Senior Melon Eater? I am getting goosebumps. Fuzz. Eve been here for a while now, and I have a sneaking suspicion that this huge world was created by an extremely powerful immortal. However, that immortal disappeared for some reason. They might have exceeded the immortal realm, even. Whoosh whoosh. I am not really surprised, to be honest. I guess it's because Eve been in contact with way more high-profile figures. Oh, there's someone looking for you in the main world. An old profound sage. Would you let me talk to him in your stead, fellow Taoist tyrannical song? I'd be more. INAN willing. Shush, do you wish to discuss the Great Way? Eve gained quite a bit recently from studying the power of virtue. Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me. Eve been wanting to find a fellow Taoist to discuss how to ascend to the 9th stage realm, or even higher to the immortal realm. Let us take advantage of this rare opportunity in which several fellow Taoists are gathered together to talk about the Great Way. Bloom La Webnoi. What the heck? Didn't Song Shuhong just ascend to the 5th stage? What's up with him right now? To think we would get to witness a profound sage-level discussion of the Great Way at the end of the feast. This trip truly wasn't made in vain. Thus, a grand profound sage-level discussion began. Gutter. It went on for 4 days before finally nearing an end. Roma. Ha? Why am I here? Isn't that thing one of the golden resurrection coins I bought from the almighty seller? Why, demon, DUT even die? I need to figure that out first. After I cut off contact with Senior Melon Eater, I fell asleep from exhaustion. While I was asleep, I recalled all of the information I gained recently from various different sources. After processing everything, I entered a state of enlightenment. Hala Mizpath's novel. I started to revise my 33 Divine Beasts technique. The old version was based on the assumption that I would only have one golden core, so it was no longer suitable for me. Poor POO? After that, I decided to test out the upgraded version. It worked even though my body was asleep. I remember hearing a vague explosion sound, then I died? It was so awesome that it killed me. Web novel Tayanal Stories Kivi. Why is it spinning? Did I die again? SPILITS spinning faster. Is it going to land soon? Falling. If I remember correctly, Fairy Almighty Sellers said that the resurrection time depends on which side the coin lands on. ITLL take years if it's tails, and months if it's heads. If by some miracle it lands on its edge, then ITLL only take minutes. Senior White, give me your blessing. Land on the edge. Land. Clang. TTAIC. That's years. No way, I can't do years. I have to reduce the time somehow. Wait. I have the time city. The golden resurrection coin will take effect soon, so I have to be quick. Heart aperture space. Transfer. Heart aperture space-time city upper level. The longest I can stay inside the time city is consecutive outside world days at a time. You'll have to keep leaving and going back every month. The time city can only speed up the flow of time up to times, but this is all I have for now. Since he'll be unconscious during the resurrection process, I should give my heart aperture space an order beforehand. Heart aperture space. Make sure to send me back to the time city every time I am ejected. Farewell. Whoosh, my consciousness is fading away. I am going to faint. Whoosh. Sucks in whoosh, you'll be back in months. Ebb novel. Hello? No. Tyrannical song? Friday P. My master IOKing for you. Goodness. Master, no. Tyrannical song is dead. You're right, and the resurrection time is months. That won't do. Super Time Acceleration will modify the rules of Time City and add a new feature called Super Time Acceleration. Ha! Eve regained consciousness. Whirl, have months passed already? Wait, how did the golden diamond ball that the virtuous Lamia produced end up in my fourth dantian? The fat whale golden core looks unhappy again. So, am I now a quad-core cultivator? You're finally out. I waited so long, HUBL, huh? Senior White? It took me months to resurrect. Do you need something? FWIP. Months? Not with me here. It only took you seconds to resurrect. As expected of the always reliable Senior White. Lend me some virtue power and the cold holy light of the Idpla as a reward for helping you resurrect quickly. Appear specialized Chan Pot Iber for holy light T/N. Chain Pot is Portai Twal. Activate your defiant whale warrior gloves to directly convert your spiritual energy into that cold holy light. This chamber pot will automatically absorb it. Ugh. A chamber pot for holy light? That sounds ca-adak. Ugh. A chamber pot for holy light? That sounds so gross. As for virtue power, you'll have to take the materialization of your light of virtue with me on a trip. Appear, you mean the virtuous Lamia? Where did that come from? Hyde Fairy waiting for a promise produced it after drinking some water from the Motherchild River. Water from the Motherchild River? I have some of that. Come, drink it and give me one too. Senior Yellow Mountain Small Immortal Cave FWIM. I am back, everyone. You're all here. You resurrected again, Senior Song? Why did you suddenly explode earlier, Shuhan? It's a long story. Why in the world do you have 4 cores? You used a new technique without testing it first? That's like asking to be killed. You're even more reckless than me. I was in a half-conscious state, so I wasn't thinking straight. I happen to have some ideas on how to revise it. Why don't we all participate in revising Song Shuhan's technique? Doing so may enhance our understanding of the creative process. Seniors, please. Russell a revision. Russell revision. Russell revision. Russells. It sure is difficult to modify and innovate techniques. We created so many versions. Finally, my clone is perfectly unharmed after using the technique. This version is flawless, but only in theory. Is the crisis of Shuhang suddenly exploding resolved? Just don't run around on your own for now to avoid further accidents. Shuhang, you can't rest assured until you reach the 6th stage. The 6th stage is so far away. Please call me. Song might explode at any time, Shuhang, from now on. I am planning to visit Heavenly Field Island. You should come along. Shuhang, you can't rest assured until you reach the 6th stage. I am planning to visit Heavenly Field Island. You should come along. A strange passage opened on the island, so I am going over on a boat to investigate. Along the way, I plan to break through the chaotic sea area and harvest a chaotic age fruit. Chaotic age fruit, a fruit that changes one's age at random. Okay. A strange passage opened on the island, so I am going over on a boat to investigate. Along the way, I plan to break through the chaotic sea area and harvest a chaotic age fruit. Chaotic age fruit, a fruit that changes one's age at random. Could you bring some back for me too, Senior White? I want to tag along with you, GLYS, but I promised my dad I'll return to Spirit Butterfly Island after the Immortal Feast. That's. I want some, too. But I have to visit the East China Sea. Would my body develop more if I ate that fruit? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Little six-winged white crane entered the live stream room. I am Bieshua entered the live stream room. I am Daudu, I like Choo Choo the most entered the live stream room. Can we reach our destination safely? Too late to take the name creation, sifted heavenly tribulation machine guns. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire gifted heavenly tribulation tanks. Too late to take the name creation, whoa. Senior White's main body became stone. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire, is Senior White suddenly going into secluded meditation again? I am Bishwet, I don't know what's going on, but both fellow Taoist whites are so cute. Phil let me use the main boat's special attribute of luck as a compass. Show us the right direction to the island. Quinkle Grather Iron Spirit Buterui Ijuan Senior Song, the last quone that dared to this was detonated. You should be careful. Little Feather from Spirit Butterfly Island gifted Tribulation Atomic Bomb. Heavenly Waddle Six-Vinced White Crane, how will Shuhan die next time? Little Six-Winged White Crane gifted Heavenly Tribulation Atomic Bomb. Dongfang 6 is the same on the inside and the Quizite. I am looking forward to Xing Shuhang explode again. The comments are terrifying. I am just going to pretend I don't see what's going on behind me. Please let me know when I can turn around again. Previously, the resurrected Song Shuhang and Senior White are on their way to Heavenly Field Island to search for the Hantin Secret. Main body. Show the way. It's in this direction. Let's go full speed ahead. You can go take a rest, Shuhang. With the guidance of my main body, we will surely get through the chaotic sea area safely and swiftly. TSK. Does Senior White's clone want to die or something? Is that why he's using his main body as a compass? Whatever, let's just go with it. I have full faith in the Senior White compass. Hung. Why's there a huge whirlpool here? Our Senior White's clone truly let us down this time. Clone truly let us down this time. Being in this chaotic sea limits my connection with my heart aperture space. Why do I always end up in strange spaces like these? Where did Senior White get whisked off to? I hope he's alright. Splash. Anov. I smell a strong stench of blood from you, you atrocious human being. How many of my companions have you killed? Wu Shai, the valiant sea urchin warrior class, she's exact revenge for my companions. Ha! Oh, it's you guys again. Perfect timing. Long time no see. He. Stay your hand. Well, go straight until answer your questions. You see a coral reef, then head westward to leave the chaotic sea area. Soon, you'll reach Western Orchid Island, which is close to Heavenly Field Island. I can only take you to the Western Orchid Island area, profound sage tyrannical song. Right now, Heavenly Field Island is close to outsiders. Why didn't I recognize profound sage tyrannical song earlier? Alright. Lead the way. Oh, it's you guys again. Perfect timing. Long time no see he. Wham! Well. Westbeer from Muron Group Tyrannical Saber Song 1 Heavenly Field Island Master Senior Heavenly Field, Senior White and I got separated. I am about to reach Western Orchid Island. Sweetsfield Deputy Island Master Tyrannical Saber Song 1 year early. My brother and I are busy and can't leave the island right now. Why don't you explore Western Orchid Island for a bit? Northern Riveros Cultivator, how did the two of you get separated? You're cultivators. What happened? Tyrannical Saber Song 1 okay, they'll go wander around. Senior White and I got caught in a huge whirlpool. I am so done. Young Master Phoenix Slayer with Senior White's luck and strength, IT should be fine. Heavenly Field Island Master Tyrannical Saber Song 1 darn it. I am afraid my sister and I will be occupied for a while longer. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire fellow Taoist Tyrannical Song can't be on his own right now. Could we trouble you to send some people over to keep him company? Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire? Heavenly Field Island Master confuzzled. On Western Orchid Island. Western Orchid Eatery thank you, Puppet Maiden. My MOM can rest assured that I won't be jobless after college graduation anymore. Can you accompany me for a walk, Puppet Maiden? Russell, it's boring to walk around alone. Russell. I think that's a yes? You're moving in a homolateral pattern. Do you need repairs? Palace Master 7 Ounce Talisman. Hey, little friend Shuang. I received news that an evil cultivator I vowed to capture is on Western Orchid Island. You're there right now, right? Could you help me subdue him if you see him? Palace Master 7 Ounce Talisman. He knows some evil technique that boosts his power to around the 4th stage, but with your light of virtue, you should be able to deal with him easily. An evil cultivator? Tap tap. Tap Tyrannical Saber Sung 1 sure, he'll do it if I encounter him. Palace Master 7 Ounce Talisman great. I'll send you his picture. Palace Master Sevi Ines Toasian. HM? Why are you digging on the ground, Puppet Maiden? Did you find a treasure? Dig. It's just a broken iron tower. Shine, wait, she's consecrating it. What is she planning? Miss, are you selling that tower? It's really easy for US cultivators to make money, huh? Why did you exchange the iron tower for that ring? Is it a treasure? It's an ordinary silver skull ring, but its owner has been very lucky recently. Some of his luck rubbed off on it. The Puppet Maiden then exchanged the ring for a silver teapot. Then, the silver teapot was exchanged for a crystal glass and perfume. Or this small restaurant. Western Orchid Eatery. Western Orchid Eatery, and that's how I somehow became a small restaurant owner. Since this is a restaurant, do you know how to cook? Shakes head. Do you know how to cook, Choo Choo? I need a chef. Among the many creatures in the heart aperture space, you're the one who looks most reliable. I can only cook some basic home-style dishes. That's good enough. Become this restaurant's chef. That's my first task to you as your master. This disciple obeys. Is the place. Hello, is this restaurant open? A customer already? We're open hours a day. What can I get for you? This, and this. 10 dishes in total. Can you serve them quickly? Okay. Tap tap. Tap tap. Tyrannical saber song. Won. The life aura of this customer who just walked into my restaurant is kind of strange. I think she's a mechanically modified person. I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end, a mechanically modified person? Heard of a country that's researching human body mechanization technology in hopes of creating robot warriors one day. That customer doesn't look anything like what I imagine a robot warrior to look like. Slur. Slurp. Dishes are finished. Here are the plates. Does that match the secret code? Can we leave now? Ha! Secret code? Finishing dishes in one go is associated with a secret code? I didn't know the original owner of this restaurant had this kind of side hustle. I just bought this restaurant not too long ago, so there is no such service. It's dollars for 10 dishes, but since you're our first customer, they'll discount it to. Ha! How can that be? Oh, money. Yes, I'll pay you first. Goodbye, owner. I am running out of time. Hurries away. Owner, do you really not have a secret hiding place? Why are you back? I don't see anywhere to hide in this small restaurant. The only feasible spot is under the cash register. Are you being pursued? Alright, thank you. Choo-choo, do I look like a good-natured person? Slash didn't even agree to let her hide here. Yes, master. You look kind and patient, very easy to bully. Is this Western Orchid Eatery? Get me 10 random dishes. So steez, be quick. Another one? Congratulations, you are this restaurant's second customer since its reopening. Therefore, I'll give you a discount, lowering your bill to only $. You're not the original owner? Does this place offer the quick and safe departure service? Unfortunately, we do not. Waste in Sinal owner doing? By the way, owner, I suggest you change the sign of the restaurant. It would save you a lot of trouble. Thank you for your suggestion, dear customer. I'll do it in a bit. This suited man is actually pretty nice, and it doesn't seem like he's here for the blonde girl. AH. AAND. Another one. Did you think you could escape from me? Hand over the treasure. Aha. There's the pursuer. Wait, this guy. Oh. What a coincidence. His markings match with the ones on the body of the evil cultivator Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman wanted me to help subdue. That was easy. The ancient demon core is not something the likes of you should possess. I am the only one who deserves it. One will search high and low only to find what they seek when they least expect it. You choose to ignore the road to heaven, and instead throw yourself down the stairway to hell. You've. The virtuous Lamia stole my lines again. Who are you? Whomf. I am your eternal. Bao shine iranical song. Why is profound sage tyrannical song at this little restaurant in the middle of nowhere? What should I do? There's no way I can beat him. I have no choice. Dark Arts Supreme Spellgate of Evil Energy Path. Of extreme evil destruction. This spell consumes a lot of energy. It's said that it draws upon the power of a big shot in the Her-World realms. Pet. The pet of a big shot should be at the 8th stage or even higher. Even profound sage tyrannical song will suffer if I am successful in summoning it. Acral. Crackle life spell, you are busy T, I command you to come. Evil energy passage, open. Guide the flow of my blood, and surge forth. Did I hear him right? He just said you are busy T, right? Prepare to die, tyrannical song. Yo, long time no see. The one who summoned me is no. Tyrannical Son's opponent? Hello no. Tyrannical song. THAP. Goodbye, no. Tyrannical song. Message from your busy T. Hello, T suddenly has an important matter to take care of at home, so T must head back. Buddy notification, your busy T has disconnected. If there's an urgent matter at home, why did you come out in the first place? LOL, did it greet profound sage tyrannical song just now? But it's the pet of a big shot from the her world realm. Even my trump card is gone. How does it know profound sage tyrannica? Song? What do I do now? What do I do? I must have heard wrong. LF web novel. It's my turn. Teleport, did we get moved to another space? Or is this a where is this? Visual illusion? It doesn't make sense. Welcome to my world, Choo Choo. Use him as a target for combat practice. I'll put a layer of armor around you. My disciple is in Garlascan. Ined Loin Diao's realm. If you defeat her within half an hour, I'll let you go. Really? Can I really do it, Master? Have faith in yourself, and don't worry. Fighting against a 4th stage cultivator is good practice. Alright, you guys can start. Well, leave. Everyone suddenly disappeared into thin air. What happened? Am I dreaming? Oh, you're still here? I thought you would have left already. It's good that he didn't leave. We can take this opportunity to wipe his memories of what just happened. I don't know how to do that. I'll do it. Ging, my eyes. I am going blind. Ha? Where is this? What happened here? You should learn some more practical skills, Shuhang. Just being a restaurant owner isn't enough, you know. Whatever, I think I have something more important to do. I have to go now. But aren't you the one who got me involved in this restaurant business? I am just playing along with you. 10 minutes later. This is Western Orchid Eatery, right? What would you like, dear customer? Why is this guy back? La web novel. Ha? What did I run into this restaurant for? If I remember correctly, I was on my way to get rid of this strange treasure, then for some reason, I entered this restaurant. Somehow, this restaurant owner seems very reliable. Owner, would you mind helping me identify what this item is? Asura, it seems to be an energy core, or something like that. I am surprised an ordinary man like him is able to resist the bewitching murmurs it's emitting. Slow an energy core? Would you be willing to take this off my hands, owner? I feel like keeping this thing will bring me a lot of trouble, so I want to get rid of it. I'll activate smoke mode and appraise this /tem real quick. Flow appraisal technique this way, I won't bleed too much. Cosmic Demon Core, the core of a blood demon royalty. It's very old. So there's barely any energy remaining inside. You want to sell it to me? Okay. Do you take gold? I have a bunch of gold sand harvested from the wielder's small black realm, and I don't have any cash on me. I love gold. 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 Okay. The transaction is complete, and we've erased his memories. Next up is the blonde girl. MMY memories have to be erased too? Don't worry, IT won't hurt. You saw him just now, right? One beam of light is a new trick in ITS over. For me too. Try it out, there she is. Be careful. Surround this restaurant. We can't afford to let her escape again. Capture her alive. She's a precious experiment subject, so be careful not to damage her. URK. They just keep coming. And they're even in a special invisible state. Strangely enough, the frequency at which they're speaking is way lower than what normal humans are capable of hearing. It's like the scientific version of the group secret sound transmission technique. Unfortunately for them, I can hear them loud and clear because I am a 5th stage cultivator. Are they your pursuers? Yeah. Darn it, the restaurant owner is in the way. We can't reach her. How annoying. Knock him out with the anesthesia gun. He caught it. Does he know we're here? No way. We're in invisible mode. Switch to bullets. He won't be able to stop bullets. This feels kind of fun all of a sudden. TP come at me. Ha ha han. Ha? Who just opened a space gate? Appear IITS Pavilion Master Chu. Hello, Shu Han. I didn't know you liked being beaten. I can satisfy your fetish better than they can. You're wrong. I don't. Bam. I am just trying to act cool. You are GH. Hello, Senior Chu. Welcome to my humble restaurant. Whoosh, when are you going to return my head to me? Ha? Your head? I don't know what you mean. Then I'll ask you another question. Where is the almighty merchant? I have no clue. Why are you out here if you're not gaining knowledge? Eve decided. I only lack a head at the moment, and I am not averse to using yours. I can accept merging your head with mine. Grab she. She looks like she's serious. Wait. I am a man, and you're a woman, so we can't merge heads. Plus, he'll die without my head. Don't worry, you won't die. Once your head is merged with mine, we'll also share the same life. You'll be able to live forever. Wait, Senior Chu. Let me think. Do you just want a satisfactory head? Does it not have to be your own? I'll get my own head back eventually, but I want to use your head in the meanwhile. What if you use someone else's head? No. Just the thought of that makes me sick. You're an exception. Heavens. I don't want to be an exception. Anything phi s. If not, I am going to wring off your head. Wait. I have several heads with the aura of eternity on me that I think would suit you very much. I strongly recommend you to try them out, Senior Chu. You do? Yes. But it'll take me some time to prepare because the aura of eternity is so special. Give me like 10 days. My resurrection cooldown ends in 10 days. That's... I have no clue. Why are you out here if you're not gaining knowledge? Don't worry, you won't die. Can't you just make a compromise? By the way, several portals to other worlds have converged near this island, throwing space into turmoil. One of them is the Celestial Realm where the Celestial clan lives. They like to rob cultivators of their golden cores, so you should be careful. You'd better not die in those 5 days. Thank you for the warning, Senior Chu. Did you come here just to give me this warning? If I think about it. Senior Chu said she was going to wring off my head, but she didn't actually do it. Could it be that she's worried about me? What are you thinking right now? Nothing. Have a safe trip back, Senior Chu. Raph, you look like a narcissist, just like that fool. Disappear? She's finally gone. Your ability to make friends is quite impressive, just like someone I know. I feel like the two of you are talking about the same person. Is it Death-Seeking Song? Berna, where are you right now, Shuhan? Send me your coordinates. Senior White. I knew you would be okay. Can you watch the main body for me? I'll be back after I finish exploring this secret realm I found in the chaotic sea area. Wait, Senior White. I want to learn the memo racing technique. Do you have any tutorials or learning material on that? Turn on the God learning system I gave you last time. Oh, right. I completely FT about that. Shine. Aha, success. That was easy as expected of the God learning system. Memory erased. What the? The operation screen for the memo racing technique is so high-tech. It doesn't look like a cultivation technique at all. Or am I? Open link in a new window, send to, New Jersey copy, paste, C. Create shortcut is, delete, rename, M. Properties, R. IT sure is convenient, though. Right-click, permanently delete, done. Next. This is the last guy. Win, C:// Drive, D. Local text. Why does this guy have an E drive? Let me check it out. Warning. Unknown energy detected in electronic chip. Booting firewall program. Electronic chip? What the heck? Does that mean the E drive is a chip that was installed into this person's body? The backlash is pretty weak. It shouldn't harm me in any way. Web novel. I am not stopping until I see what's inside this E drive. I'll increase the power of the memory erasing technique and forcefully enter. There's only one memory file in this entire drive. I wonder what it is, for it to be so deeply hidden. This Mino OS, since I got in, I might as well see what's up. Are you sure you want to implant this core into her? Confidential, we have no choice. She's the most suitable host for this. So the guy was a researcher, and the hidden memory is of the experiment they did on the blonde girl. The core reactor contains a vast amount of energy. I am worried that we won't be able to control her after it's implanted. You worry too much. Was it a success? This is our last chance. If it fails, the experimental body that we spent so much time nurturing will die, and the research on the core reactor will have to be suspended. There is no sign of rejection between the core reactor and the experimental body. It seems the transplant was a success. By observing the experimental body, we'll be able to obtain more detailed data about the core reactor. We're now closer than ever to identifying its structure. /web novel. This calls for a celebration. We just need to figure out the core reactor, then we'll have super energy technology powerful enough to make us the leaders of this world for the next years. We'll become the pioneers of a new era. I want to punch those bastards in the video so bad. /disappear. They couldn't understand the structure of the core reactor, so they implanted it into a human body. Human body. Fling. This little girl's body is filled with secrets. I'll consult with Senior White on what to do. I'll wipe her memories first. Man cuck owner URK. She has so many drives. Whatever, I'll just delete her memories of today without looking at the other files. // click I // click I / what the heck? The file restored itself as soon as I deleted it. Did the memory erasing it's more there's a force preventing her memories from being deleted? Who am I? Where is this? Oh, save it. I couldn't delete your memories. I'll try again. Bunk. I was caught. That hurts. Are her memories being protected by the core reactor? Flow in and let me try entering the core reactor using the memory erasing technique. What the heck? It absorbed the power of the technique. I have a bad at this. Fairy wait /ing for a promise. I need the eye of the scholarly sage. Swish swish. Using the eye of the scholarly sage, I should be able to see the energy flow inside her body and see what's going on with the core reactor from the outside. Swish. Owner. Your eye. Doesn't that hurt? Swish. Holy. Now this is more like cultivation. The core reactor is continuously feeding energy to the girl's body, including the mechanized parts. It's like the golden core of a cultivator. The intensity of the energy was equivalent to a second-stage cultivator's just a moment ago. Now it's at the third stage. It's like she just made a cultivation breakthrough. It's like the golden core of a cultivator. The intensity of the energy was equivalent to a second-stage cultivator's just a moment ago. Now it's at the third stage. It's like she just made a cultivation breakthrough. The little girl doesn't seem to experience any negative side effects from absorbing the power of my memory erasing technique. All fixed as expected of myself. Prackle who just summoned a heavenly tribulation in the middle of the busy city? How inconsiderate of them. I think it might be this little girl. Me? I didn't do anything. I would like to remind you that I just repaired this restaurant, and it belongs to me. Don't destroy it again. Got it. FWIP, we're flying. What's going on, owner? Did I anger you so much that you ascended? I pretended to have lost my memories because I realized I still remember you, owner. I don't want to fet today. I don't want to fet you, superhero owner. If I interfere with the tribulation, it'll only grow stronger and hurt the girl instead. Have I been exiled? But if I don't interfere, she'll die. Crackle crackle. You know about my core reactor too? The core reactor inside your body absorbed the power from my memoracing technique, allowing it to advance to a higher level. A heavenly tribulation is coming. Since you're its host, you will be hit by the tribulation lightning. I don't get it, but are you going to help me, owner? You're so kind. Omnipotent owner, would you be able to extract the core reactor from my body? If you can, I'll give it to you. You worry too much. I could try doing that. But first, let me give her a resurrection coin, just in case. Hold on to this golden coin. Why are you giving me a golden coin? I can extract the core reactor, but you'll likely die in the process. Hold on to this coin, and don't let go, no matter what. It will save your life. Pray that you get a good result. Oh, okay. Alright, let's begin the extraction. It'll hurt, and you'll just have to bear with it. Close your eyes. I believe in it, omnipotent owner. Whoosh, the heavenly tribulation is about to begin. Bear with it. I am going to extract the core reactor from you now. It hurts. I don't want to do this anymore, owner. Please, stop this. It hurts too much. I can't stand this. I want everything to just end. My life was so meaningless. I don't even know who I am. The research room is all I knew since my birth. I blindly accepted everything my teacher taught me. I was nothing but a human tool. When I finally mustered the courage to escape, I met a reliable restaurant owner. Shine, it hurts. But now, I am about to die in his hands. Is a life like mine even worth keeping? Crap, the gash is too deep. My healing technique is only able to heal her external wounds. She's going to die. Hey, little Searl Injabit, you're going to see a golden coin spinning around. Just choose insert coin swish. Ling Xiao. That's the name I just gave myself, Shine. Thank you, owner. Ling Xiao? Okay. I'll remember it. Thing, my life is filled with suffering, but I want to keep living. Takes out she didn't have a name until this point? I can't imagine what kind of tragic life this little girl led. Fortunately, I was able to get the core reactor out of her body before the tribulation lightning hit. You'll be safe in my heart aperture space, you can rest assured, Ling Xiao. Tal. When you reawaken, you will be free from your miserable past. Done duel. Crackle crackle the core. Reactor's heavenly lightning has come. I'll just absorb. Wow, it passed the 3 days of the heavenly tribulation with ease. It's a lot more sturdy than I thought. This thing possesses power far greater than that of an ordinary third-stage cultivator. It's at least on par with a cultivator in the golden core realm. Whoosh. Grab. Trying to steal from me, eh? Too bad I discovered you ages ago. Get up here. NAK. N. Slam. Platter, that's right, show yourselves. How dare you try to steal from me, the great Song Shuhong. What the heck? They all look the same. Step, what kind of super clone clan is this? This human possesses 4 golden cores. He is even more valuable than the divine witch blood I received last year. Go! Seize his golden cores. Chin golden core thieves? Are these the people Pavilion Master Chu was talking about? One of them is the Celestial Realm where the Celestial clan lives. They like to rob cultivators of their golden cores, so you should be careful. To think I would encounter them here. King S. Wall. The leader is at the 6th stage, while the others are at the 5th stage. There are too many of them for me to face at once. Oh, I got it. I'll use the impregnating gaze to deal with the group, then I'll combine it with the embryonic gaze to defeat the leader. What I've? Area effect impregnating gaze, am I pregnant? Ah! My stomach. What kind of horrible technique is this? Impregnating gaze, embryonic gaze, no. I don't want this. Thrash. Thrashy. When I used this combination on the snakehead Suda deity during the immortal feast, its body transformed into a giant tree that bore fruit and spat out a fragment of the ancient heavenly city. The buildings inside the fruit look like they were built during the ancient era. I should ask Senior Turtle about it. Those tentacles contain the aura of the ancient divine witch blood. Nish, what did you do to me? My body. My ancient divine witch blood. Indeed. The ancient witches were masters of strange witchcraft. Unlike us, they cultivated their own flesh and blood. Splash. Ah! Why did the ancient divine witch blood that I sealed away break out again? This can't be happening. Splash, no way. It's feeding on our flesh and blood. Benimal. It looks like the seals were broken because of your innate skill. Using their strange witchcraft, ancient witches are able to leave behind curses on their own flesh and blood that persist even after death. This ancient witch was killed by the Celestials. They likely left behind a curse in its own blood that the Celestials had to seal away. An AI. Nice. I didn't think my combination technique would remove those seals. Reveals that's the ancient divine witch blood. Witch blood. FWIR, not only that, but it has absorbed the power of the Celestials you just defeated. You sure got lucky again this time. What in the world just happened? Ding. The leader is the only one left. Just stay in my heart aperture space for now. I'll teach you a lesson when I am free. My mind is overflowing with inspiration after using the scholarly sage's eye. Not only that, but it's related to the scholarly sage. I think I am ready to paint on another golden core. This time, I'll paint on my 3rd Dantian, focalizing on the virtuous diamond core. My inspiration draws upon the experiences of the scholarly faction. The scholarly faction, his speech was something that everyone in the universe could come and listen to. Russell, regardless of race, status, and whether they were alive or not. Now that I possess 4 golden cores in my body, I can complete the entire composition in one sitting and still have some energy remaining. I also have something in mind already for the final stroke. My AT'll go ahead and put the final stroke on the virtuous diamond core. Dodge HUH? He dodged. It looks like I am just missing a final stroke again. I can't believe the sage I painted dodged and wouldn't ICT AIC Simiku. I'll have to wait for another opportunity to brush on his right eye. I am back, Puppet Maiden. Ha! Why is the restaurant empty? Both Senior White and the Puppet Maiden are nowhere to be seen. Senior White? What happened to you? Here, Shu Hong. Please take it for safekeeping. What is this? And why is your body turning into wood? Split. I was unfortunate this time. I turn into wood before splitting apart. Don't tell me Senior White actually suffered in that secret realm? With his luck? No way. Dissipates. His main body is in deep meditation, so it was his clone that encountered trouble. Oh, I got it. His clone must received retribution for using the main body as a compass last time. Phew, thankfully, it's not Senior White's main body that got in trouble. Oh, right. Since the puppet maiden and Choo Choo are both gone too, I should ask Senior Heavenly Field if he came by. Maybe he went ahead and left with them because I wasn't here. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, were you guys attacked by a group of identical looking people too? Fairy Lychee, I didn't get attacked, but my junior sister did. Fortunately, I was doing something nearby and rushed over to help her in time. Fairy Lychee, those bastards ran back to their aircraft and fled. I couldn't catch up at all. Fairy Lychee, I hope they crash. Ding, the seniors got attacked by the celestial people too? Young Master Phoenix Slayer, I was minding my own business, making myself some dried fish, when a bunch of people came and attacked me. Tired Yellow Mountain, who wants to retire, same here, but it was a group of 12 5th stage cultivators that ambushed me. I annihilated them. Tyrio Yellow Mountain, who wants to retire. Young Master Phoenix Slayer Senior Yellow Mountain, the people in your picture are the same ones who tried to steal my dried fish. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, haha, nice. I thought I was the only one who got attacked out of nowhere, and I felt pretty upset about it. I feel much better now that I know everyone else got attacked too. Tired Yellow Mountain, who wants to retire. I should let the seniors know that the attackers are the Golden Core thieves from the Celestial Clan. Tap tap pingoing, the members of the Celestial Clan are only interested in golden cores and the like, so they leave those who are above or below the 5th stage alone. Sage Monarch 7th Cultivator of True Virtue, the Celestial Clan? See? Eve, read descriptions of them in ancient books. Sage Monarch 7th Cultivator of True Virtue. Since so many of them appeared at once, it must mean that the passage connecting our worlds has opened once more. Sage Monarch 7th Cultivator of True Virtue, our current wielder, will undergo many great changes soon. As more and more passages reconnect, similar issues will continue to occur. Tired Yellow Mountain, who wants to retire. Fellow Taoists in the 5th stage should take extra precautions. Travel together whenever possible. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, hello, little friend Song Shuhan. I'll arrive at Western Orchid Island soon. Here soon. 2 hours later. Senior Heavenly Field and Senior Sweetsfield must be busy right now. They still haven't responded to my messages. They haven't responded to mine either, but no worries. I have an entry token for the island, so we can enter directly. Oh, but first, could you hand over the evil cultivator you captured? Thanks to you, Eve fulfilled another vow. All right. Congratulations, Senior. Should we head to Heavenly Field Island now? I left to do something earlier, and when I came back, the restaurant was empty. I am assuming Senior Heavenly Field came by and took the puppet maiden with him since I wasn't here. Ping ping, I see. Web no. Where are you, little friend stressed by a mountain of books? I'll come pick you up. Ha! Stress mountain, that's the had when I the grub in F. Said by A of books? Username I first joined P-chat. It's Orever. I don't even know how to respond to that. So we'll just leave him on read for a bit. I'll head over Jith Senior / 7 Lives Talisman and surprise them. Stay close behind me from here on out. I'll take you with me into the Heavenly Fields room. Floating, if you get separated from me, you might end up being teleported to somewhere dangerous. I am here, fellow Taoist Heavenly Field. Is he not home? I'll send him a private message. Message. His computer is turned on. He'll probably be back at any second. Tap TP tap. Tap tap. What the heck? It's typing by itself. A clone dedicated to chatting online is nothing compared to this automated chat technology. Ring Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, I am here, fellow Taoist Heavenly Field. Where are you? Heavenly Field Island Master, I am inside my room, fellow Taoist. I want casually make an oath again. I want casually make an oath again is my account nickname. Heavenly Field has never called me that before. Nickname. Heavenly Philo has never called me that before. He said he Heavenly Field's personal computer. It was assembled by Heavenly Field himself and has been strengthened. Note, inside the music folder of the E-drive is a subfolder named My Little Sister is the Cutest. It contains a large collection of Fairy Sweets Field's childhood photos and is Heavenly Field's most precious treasure. Wow, Senior Heavenly Field is hopeless. Flap flap continue appraising. What I want to know is how this computer is able to automatically reply to chat messages. Heavenly Field's personal computer. A small remnant of Heavenly Field's soul was left inside. There's a small remnant of Heavenly Field's soul inside this computer? But a remnant soul only appears when you're dead. A remnant soul? Something must happen to him. CLIC friend Shu Hang. I'll visit Sweets Field's I Am Mortal Cave and check what's going on her end. Alright. I'll let you know. This room is too clean. Did he suffer a fatal attack that left him with no time to react, so he can only leave behind a remnant of his soul? Why didn't he activate a resurrection treasure? Every cultivator carries at least one resurrection treasure on them as insurance. Senior. Heavenly Field wouldn't be so reckless as to go without one, right? Wish let me appraise it one more time. This time, I want to know why his resurrection method didn't work. Heavenly Field's personal computer. The remnant soul of Heavenly Field was drawn into a sealed space. His remnant soul is severely damaged. Therefore, the resurrection method he prepared was unable to activate itself. Aha! In other words, we just need to bring back Senior Heavenly Field's soul. The question is, where is this sealed space? Is sealed space referring to some kind of closed space? It's impossible to appraise it further with just that piece of information. In order to appraise something, I have to be able to see it and touch it. My scholarly sages I just activated on its own. Now, I see 3 spatial nodes in the room. Ka. 3 spatial nodes in the room. Eve used the scholarly sages I a lot, so the compatibility between us has greatly increased. I can activate it with just a casual thought. Gang the blue node gives off a familiar feeling. It should be the node of my heart aperture space. The golden one is likely the main world. TSSS I can lease the appraisal technique since I can see it now. I'll switch to smoke mode, just in case. So, this gray one is probably Thebnov. Heavens, the price of this appraisal is insane. And excruciating. Poof. Sealed space spatial node, IT is a strange space that overlaps yet is completely different from the main world. It seems to be a shadow of the world. This is a very dangerous world. Whoosh whoosh. I actually found it. Through the spatial node, I can enter the corresponding space. I'll go bring Senior Heavenly Field's remnant soul back. Ha! Why is the spatial node of the sealed space suddenly expanding? And the node of my heart aperture space is shrinking. I'll enter the sealed space later. I won't be able to open my heart aperture space here if the node disappears completely. There's no teller a Sinti might encounter from here on. Clone technique Song Shuhan. I'll leave this place to you. I won't be able to open my heart aperture space here if the node disappears completely. I can't take that risk since there's no telling what I might encounter from here on. Shrinking Ak. Why is the sealed space's node suddenly shrinking now? Seriously, why is this space so whimsical? A strong suction force was created by the contraction of the node, and it's threatening to pull me in. Wish wish crap. I can't resist it at all. Wish wish wish. I died. I get it now. Senior Heavenly Field must also encountered the suction force. He must Dean clone. Heavenly Field must also encountered the suction force. I am still fine Beckelize it was my clone that died, but if it was my main body, then that would have been the end of me. Heart aperture space spiritual spring splashy. Why are you being so loud? Because after I was hit by the price of the appraisal, my clone died. I need to sand from those the things. Crackle. It hurts. My senses are connected to his, so I also feel the pain. I am going to cut off our sensory sharing. I am going to die. Splash faints. Master, your collarbone is repaired. I am relieved to see that you are getting better. Your collarbone looks so beautiful. Ghost spirit, go and protect Shuhong for me. WHM. Why did you split out a ghost spirit to replace yourself? Are you leaving? Yes. Heavenly Emperor is reviving. I have something very important to do. I can't tell you the details because I don't want to get you involved. Shush, after I leave, all your memories about me will become vague and everyone will fet me. Shuhan, you'll fet me, but I hope you can vaguely feel my existence. Bye. Rustlo, will fellow Taoist Beifong come? Senior Beifong doesn't want to see me. I am here on behalf of Cheng Lin, but I am under great pressure with so many big shots as I am only at the S/XTH stage. My goal is to cultivate a wielder of the heaven's will. Maybe I can help you, Diozi. To be clear, I agree to join the alliance of overthrowing the wielder of the heaven's will. But I am aiming for will of the heavens directly. I have some old grudges against the current wielder, and I don't care about the rest. To overthrow the wielder, we must stop him from repairing his incompleteness through the Heavenly Emperor. Then let's use the most direct way. Take down the Heavenly Emperor when he revives. Heavenly Emperor and the Sage were almost equally famous in universe then. I am very interested in him. I wonder how much power he could still have after the resurrection. Whoosh, 8-arm ancient demon. Then let's take down the Heavenly Emperor. Anyone AC. If any one of you is interested in the position of wielder of the heaven's will, I can help you. But under one condition, please lift the curse on my clansmen after you become the new wielder. Spiritual spring in the heart aperture space have recovered. Fairy waiting for a promise, what are you doing? It's beginning to disappear. What is disappearing? What happened when I was in? I wasn't in a coma for long, and I am inside the heart aperture space. Nothing would happen. Just fed it. The matter of the island master Tiantian is more critical. They'll try to find out the situation in his room first. The node of the heart aperture space in his room has been restored. I'll go and take a look. If something is wrong, I'll return to the heart aperture space immediately. Huzum. Whoosh. Damn, why did my soul suddenly leave my body? Swish. Why is there a teleport door so close to me here as soon as I came out? It feels like it's so eager to invite me in. Swiss, do you think I can't see the toy court AAAD? Connecting the nodes of the enclosed space? Swish. Bye. I am not stupid to get myself killed. I feel that something is attached to my hand. Swish, holy SHT, why is the inter disconnected? How do I contact Shuan? Contact me? Are you Tiantian? Yes. It's connected now? Sure enough. The signal can be restored on as. You go elsewhere. No, it's not connected, and you can't find a work signal anywhere else. Miss Chu, please take care of Mr. Tiantian's soul and don't let him ruin around. Oh Ray, what's the point of living if I can't access the inter? Geez, I accidentally touched her hair. Swism, what's going on? There seems to be a layer of something between my hand and her hair. It's weird. Miss Chu, why aren't you looking at me? She can't see me. She's a half-step immortal. It's not easy to influence her senses. I seem to be in some kind of special state. Is it because of the inexplicable soul leaving the body just now? Why did that happen? Lead to the Sanico in the heart aperture space. None of them could see me, and I couldn't touch anyone or anything. I don't know how to deal with this situation at all, so I have to ask for help from someone powerful. Senior White. Senior White. No response. Even Senior White can't sense me? Swoosh, when can I access the inter? I am like the strongest invisible person now. Only Mr. Tian can communicate with me. If it goes on like this, it'll be crazy. Well, it seems that I can go and see what Senior White is doing now. Things seem not to be that bad. Maybe I can find out his little secrets. Swoosh humph. In hin om god Senior White, you are here. Isn't this almighty merchant's sheet? Did you win the game with him? Lol web novel. No, I lost. I didn't catch him until the game was over and he stopped hiding. Pray for him. He said I would eat my words. I am her world ruler. How could he believe me? Senior White, do you know why I am in this state? It's the first time Eve's seen someone in this state. How did you become like this? Tell me now. I am busy. Let's just go to Mr. Tianshan's room. I think my state has something to do with the enclosed space. Is this a space like the Shadow World? No, it's a bit more advanced. Interesting. You're in exactly the same state as this space. I knew it. Let's go in and take a look. Are you going into this space with me? Great. Swish, so this is the enclosed space? It's like a gray version of the main world. It's awfully cold outside. Who's nah, this trip is all worth it. I love this place. It could be another one of my works. Whoosh, the willful wielder of the heavens will? Your cultivation hasn't improved much recently, but you have mastered a lot of gossip knowledge, huh? Toss, take it, my no. Failure copy, but it's enough for you. I'll go up and see if it's another one of my works. IVITWHM. I'll be waiting for you here. Why do I feel it's getting hotter? Swish swish, eh? Those are. After the temperature rose, popped out in the street. They look leisurely and carefree. They should all be the residents of Tian Tian Island. Al Neb novel. It's weird. I'll use the appraisal technique on someone and see what's going on. Pat. Swisa AH. Damn, I accidentally used it on the one I bumped into. Tian, a projection of a piece of Tian soul formed in the enclosed space that has. Don't you look around when you walk? I bumped into Mr. Tianshan's younger sister. They both are in a soul state. There are so many people on the street. They are in the same state as Miss Tian, but they're gray. This is a projection of her piece of soul. Are they all souls? So all the residents on the Tian Island are dead? My clone was strangled by the nodes of the enclosed space, and then my soul left my body. Now nobody can sense my existence and I can't touch anyone or anything. If my original body were strangled instead of my clone. Rumble. Would I have become like them? My soul would be wandering around. Coom. Only the projection of my soul would exist in this world. Why is the sky overcast with clouds and lightning suddenly? Damn, who is attacking the Tian Island? Rumble. This terrible thunder and lightning are targeting the island. Follow her. I can't let anything happen to her piece of soul. Oh, no. Mr. Tianshan's piece of soul is flying away. Swish. Eh? There are so many pieces of Mr. Tianshan's soul around. Swish swish swish. They are merging. San few. Thank goodness it's not lost. Tian's no. Defense art. Crack. WHSM Divine Turtle carry the sky. The Divine Turtle formed by spiritual energy? So Mr. Tian is a Dharma cultivator. The lightning seems to be attracted and part of it attacked the Divine Turtle. That's amazing. Cracky crack Tian, activate the island guarding formation and run it with your full strength. Sane mathy crack, oh no, the turtle only pulled part of the lightning, and there is still lightning striking the ground. My stupid brother. Smack. I am ready. Bang RINT. Bant BNG. The island guarding formation is awesome with extremely strong defensive power. Swish every brother. What the hell? Why did Mr. Tianchen's soul split into many pieces again? Is it because the fusion is unstable? What? The super large meteorite is coming right after the terrible lightning. Looks like it's time for. Come out, my ultimate defense treasure, and open the full set of 6 level seals. Swish. With the help of a super strong 4-core golden core and spiritual energy, I can easily unlock the 6 level seal of the combined magical treasures. Boom. I am fine. Thanks for your help. Swish. It's me. What happened to you, Mr. Tiantian? Swish. You're Shuhan, right? Your set of magical treasures tells me it's you. I don't know, either. Everything suddenly turned gray except for my sister and me. I lost my body and pieces of my soul scattered everywhere. My sister's condition is even worse. Only a piece of her soul is here. Swish. Sir, you're in the enclosed space, but I am not clear about the details. Swish. Enclosed space? I'd rather call it cruel game space. Similar disasters struck Tiantian Island badly every now and then. What? Every time the disaster ended, the island would return to its original state, and the memories of all the residents except mine would be erased. Those who died in disasters would completely disappear from the world. My soul would recover briefly when the disaster strikes the island and split again when it's over. Crack! Damn, my soul hasn't split. Sure enough, the disaster is not over. Oh, no, there's a huge nuclear bomb in the sky. It's even fiercer. A heavenly tribulation again. Who can survive it? But I must hold on. I must stop the minced rammery. Huzum impregnable holy city, attack with full strength with the nuclear bomb at the center. Mizzle. My strongest defensive magical treasure was destroyed instantly. And there are a lot of nuclear bombs. I can't deal with this. What should I do? Why is the impregnable holy city on my golden core beginning to collapse? Swism Eve never heard of a pattern on the golden core falling apart before. Boom brother, the island guarding formation can't withstand such dense attacks much longer. Doom. Damn, several areas have lost defense. What should I do? Mac bite 'em boom. The island guarding formation is damaged, but the next round of attack is coming soon. It's tricky. If the formation is destroyed, the whole island will be finished. Scarlet Heaven Sword, can you and I together preserve Tiantian Island? Here my snosh, we can't hold on much longer. My spiritual energy hasn't recovered and yours is depleted. Do I have to resort to the explosive secret technique? I unlocked a secret technique of my magical treasures after reaching the 5th stage. I wonder if it works. Swish. Swism, there's no time to hesitate. I'll try to activate multiple explosive secret techniques at once. If one works, then more will definitely save the island. Defiant Whale Golden Body. Ramortal Crane Golden Body. Bull King Golden Body. Cancer Golden Body. Activated the explosive secret techniques of over magical treasures in one breath. What's going on? This man in armor is the man I drew on my small golden core. The patterns on the golden cores are supposed to be invariable. But mine fell apart, and even character on the core was separated from it. Are all these changes caused by the explosive secret techniques? Somehow, I feel something is wrong. Swish swish, the man in armor and his composite magical treasures are constantly changing. So are mine. And I didn't give them any orders. Something is pushing them to change forms. No mare. Wait, my composite magical treasures are behind me. Whose magical treasures are these? Swish, 2 sets of magical treasures are merging. The magical treasures in 33 divine beasts form. The giant that can destroy everything after the collapse of the impregnable holy city. Huzum. Boom Lu Meb Novel. To resist the disaster, I activated explosive secret techniques of a dozen magical treasures at once. Swish swish, and then the second set of composite magical treasures in 33 divine beasts appeared. They combined with my composite magical treasures and then became a new steel giant. Ding, why am I in its right fist? Shouldn't the driver's seat be in the heart or head? Hizens. Wow, when did this big guy show up? It seems that when two sets of magical treasures were combined, I briefly entered a state of isolation, and now this state is automatically lifted. MSMS. Swoosh, I can't figure out the cause of this form. Fat it. It's crucial to solve the current disaster. Take this, giant iron bear. Histems. Grack crack. Actually, to deal with a big GLY like this, physical combat is most enjoyable. Take this huge fist. Bang bang. Bang, the nuclear bomb is not that powerful. The steel giant just crushed it. But I am in the right fist. I can't be used as a weapon. I managed to resist this round of attack. Bang rumble. A meteorite is coming again. It's huge and falling super fast. King's Guillotine. Crack. Crashed the giant meteorite with a single move. This form is really powerful. But why is my spiritual energy not consumed at ALLP? That's kind of powerful form should have drained me. Swish, and now I am overrunning the golden core. It's very likely to explode. Swish, who bore the energy consumption of this form? C. Histems. Blocked all the attacks in one go. That feels great. Phew, the disaster is finally over. And the steel giant is disintegrated. Why do these magical treasures so familiar after the disintegration? SMEA. Swish, the other set of 33 divine beasts magical treasures belongs to Senior White. Are they flying back to him? Leb Novel. Wait. Why do I feel something is wrong with my golden core? I'll look into it first. Dragon Tail Dantian Swish, eh? How did the pattern on my golden core change again? They all say that the pattern on the golden core is invariable. Why did the pattern on my golden core change again and again? This disaster is completely over. Thank you, Shu Hung. Swir Mr. Tian Island is starting to recover. Repeatedly experiencing disasters and restoring its original state. Is this a trial for Mr. Tian in this space? But if it's true, why would the whole island get involved? And why are some people gray? Are those colorful ones the targets? Without Steel Giant, the consequences would be too ghastly to contemplate. But the residents of Tian Island resisted the previous disasters by themselves. That means the difficulty to deal with each disaster is different. I don't know if I can use Senior White's set of magical treasures when the next disaster strikes Tian Island. But the problem must be solved. And I'll have to go to the puppet fairy and choo-choo. Master, are you looking for me? Senior White is dealing with beasts in 33 Divine Palace, so he asked us to come to you first. Dealing with beasts? So you left with him before? Eve been looking for Yalgis. Could you ask him to stop for a while? Tian Island is in dire need of help. It's urgent. Senior White said that Tian Island was no longer fun and was about to go back to the main world. What? You mean it's already over? Yes, he told us to go back to the main world with Tian Island. He won't finish in a short time, and it's not safe for us to stay here. Master, I got something when I was with Senior White in Basic Skills of Immortal Chef 33 Flaming Meadows of Levental Share Basic Swordsmanship of Immortal Chei. Why is it all about the secret techniques of immortal chefs? Is 33 Divine Palace a base for chefs in the cultivation world? Well, choo-choo, do you ever think of becoming an immortal chef? Swish, if you are interested in it, you can take some time to practice these secret techniques. Just treat it as a sideline like an alchemist and a maker of talisman. Swish, is the next round of attack coming? Are the pieces of my soul merging again? No matter how many times it happens, I'll do my best to protect Tian Island. Mr. Tianchen's pieces of soul are gathering again? Shuhan, why haven't you left yet? I am thinking if another round of disaster is coming. Whoosh, but since you haven't left, please help me. What is this beam of light about? Mr. Tian, the disaster probably won't come again. You can get ready to return to the main world. Swish, it has nothing to do with me. Is it over? Did Shuhong do something when my soul was splitting into many pieces? This is the dot pattern on my golden core? This beam of light suddenly appeared, and I don't know where it came from, but it seems harmless. There is only one last stroke to the pattern on my golden core. Why did it change suddenly? Did something go wrong with it? Crack crack. Boom, it turned into the image of various disasters that happened on Tian Island. Don't worry. Just the image changed a bit. It's fine. Mr. Tian looks like he understood something suddenly. This point means hope. Smosh swish. Swish, no matter how terrible the disaster is, Tian Island will never give up. The finishing touch of the pattern on his golden core is complete. Swish swish, the island and islanders are starting to disappear. Shuhan, in any case, thank you for your help. When I return to the main world, I will repay Yoll Kim. Alright, we will go back together. SWSM. The entire island disappeared in an instant. Why hasn't the beam of light disappeared yet? It seems to have come to reward Mr. Tiantin in particular. However, what does Tian Island was no longer fun mean? It's fridge horror. From Tian Island's point of view, it feels odd to repeatedly experience disasters. Swish enclosed space? I'd rather call it cruel game space. Similar disasters struck Tian Island badly every now and then. If I change the angle, such as thinking about it from the perspective of disasters, it was a trial for Tian Island which was dragged into this enclosed space. Mr. Tian and his sister are elites in the trial. And then these disasters suddenly disappeared, Beckelai's Tian Island was no longer fun, and the trial can end. Fat it. The priority right now is? Why weren't we sent out with Tian Island? I don't know either. Senior White just asked us to come to you and leave with Tian Island. Why don't we go around and take a look? Alright, let's go. Swoosh, Mr. Tian and the others got out of the enclosed space after repeatedly experiencing disasters. Swish, will we be able to leave only after suffering disasters as Tian Islanders did? Puppet Fairy, Shu Chli, watch out for your surroundings. Our journey in the enclosed space is not over. I hope the crisis against us comes quickly. We got back to the beam of light after going around for a while, and nothing happened. Swish, so how do we get out of here? Do we touch the light so THB telep? Need to beam of hat we imported? Swish, but Mr. Tian didn't touch it. The beam D a strange paired in EAD. I touched of light, and formula L my H. Super Song Shumang Swish, what the heck is Super Song Shuhang? It happens that I have these things. Let me give it a try. Swish. This beam of light was to reward Tian just now. It won't do anything wicked. The beam of light extracted power in Blood Bone and Blood Demon Bead. Swish. Swish Blood Demon's Bead is an experiment of Senior White's, similar to the structure of the Spirit Stone. And it directly transformed into power. The power DF, the heart of the Blood Demon royalty, is nearly depleted because of its age. If you can find a way to energize it, you will get a precious core of Blood Demon royalty? Swoosh swish. The Blood Bone is a relic of that tragic Blood Demon. It contains a special power that belongs to that extraterrestrial blood demon. The extracted power has merged into the energy-depleted core of the blood demon. The core of the blood demon is fully energized with the help of the beam. Very satisfied. Fei abuli super song shuhan or something. I have no complaints about my current state. The beam of light does you good if you go under it. You should do it before it disappears. Let's do it together. I will hold you so you won't fall into the water. Thank you. Swish the puppet fairy and Choo Choo won't come out. For a while. I'll study the core of the blood demon. After it's energized, it doesn't seem to have changed. Doi. Need to use some spiritual energy to activate it? Swish swish swish, the core of the blood demon did change after I pour spiritual energy into it. Swism am I dragged into my mental world? The power of the core of the blood demon projected a blood temple in my mental world. It's all red. Irritating my eyes. Blah blah blah. Is it talking to me? I don't get it at all. Whoosh, why is this blood demon the same as the wild big one that seniors dealt with before? Sims. Whoosh, it's holding a wand, but it is king fighting at close quarters. Its strength should be at the 5th stage, so it's fine that I fight it alone. A few minutes later, it's not over yet. We will have a new duel under the witness of the blood temple. It said this time. So I activated the core of the blood demon, and you'll keep jumping out and attacking me? Things related to demons are really unreasonable. Anyway, extraterrestrial demons are still a mystery in the cultivation world. They have no intelligence. They destroy everything and cannot communicate. Swish, but this blood demon spoke just now and knows the language of some country. Swish swish, could it be the language of extraterrestrial demons? Is the blood temple a product of extraterritorial demon civilization? Perhaps the extraterritorial demons had a prosperous civilization? Has it become what it is now because of some unknown reasons? Swish, it's back so soon. Swish, this blood demon must have died a long time ago. Does he stay in the core because of resentment? If so, the soul ferrying technique may work. So a ferrying technique, whoosh. Whoosh whoosa. It really works. Whoosh, eh? How come this stupid whale came out? Swallow, damn it. Why did you swallow it? In enclosed space fairy waiting for a promise, I need your help now. My fat whale golden core ate something inappropriate again. Ate something inappropriate again? Don't worry. Grasp. I am working on it. Squeeze. This silly whale gave birth to. Spit out a small golden core again. Slap it flapped away the golden core of blood demon. It didn't give a sht about it. Now I have 5 golden cores, among which the lifebound golden core and the second golden core are my own. Whoosh. The third is colorful monster core and the fourth is virtue's crystal core. The fifth is the core of blood demon whose spiritual energy is so great that is close to the 6th stage. The producing process of the fat whale golden core is like merging the original power of the golden cores and then transforming it into my power. Only the virtue's crystal core doesn't have this process. Is it because virtuous Lamia and I are one? The things virtuous Lamia made are my own things? It feels that way. Master, I got a lot of insights from the beam of light, and I want to go back to the heart aperture space to cultivate. It can't be opened here. I'll release Divine Lobster's chariot, and you can cultivate on it for now. Half an hour later, why hasn't my trial come yet? It's gray and boring here. Rumble rumble. Where did the shuttle come from? Buzz boozize, the sound of this shuttle is very strange. If I hadn't seen it, I would have thought like there was a sports car next to me. WHSH. MOSHT. That's insanely fast. I think we are not the only ones in the enclosed space. Unfortunately, its owner doesn't seem to intend to communicate with us. If we can talk, we might be able to get some information about the enclosed space. Whoosh. Why is it back? And it is coming from behind. It is much faster than Senior White's disposable flying sword. It vexed me. Somehow. It is challenging us. Can you fill more energy into your chariot? I am going to drive it at full speed. Fairy, I don't like drag racing at all. I think we should wait and see what will happen when someone we don't know is challenging us. Rumble Husum. Whoosh whoosh. Oh, SHT. How come a giant appeared suddenly? The power of the palm is above the 9th stage tribulation transcender realm. Wait, is this our long-awaited trial? He's above the 9th stage tribulation transcender realm. Isn't it too much for us? I can't fight him in any cat high. Fill the chariot with more power. I am confident of avoiding the attack of the Buddha statue from behind. Puppet Fairy, I want to. But I am serious about being afraid of heights and speed. He's going to attack us. We have to speed up. Puppet Fairy, you must get rid of the Buddha statue. I'll maintain the smoke state for now. If I explode, I wouldn't die easily. Have faith in my skills. The parts on my body are linked to the chariot to accelerate the chariot and at the same time to immobilize you and choo-choo. Immortal Beast Flying Technique, Diving Swallow. I have to catch up with the shuttle. Charge. Awfully fast. Neve caught up with it. I just found that there is no one on the shuttle. Could it be that it was set to automatically challenge the flying magical treasures passing by? SHT. Again. This shuttle is really annoying. Rumble rumble. Fortunately, I touched that shuttle just now and used the appraisal techniques on it. Russell Universe-piercing shuttle, it's the fastest magical treasure in the universe, and it was made by the 6th wielder of the Heaven's Will, and now it has no owner. Do you want it? If you do, catch up with it. Swish, this flying shuttle is a work of wielder of the Heaven's Will. No wonder it is incredible the flying shuttle is ownerless now. We have a chance of getting it. The problem is that it's hard to catch up with. We have a chance of getting it if we Mathow IID with a TTO. Hosinsums. It's flying over to challenge Liss again. Stake on E. Ha? What? Drag racing is quite beyond me. Shuhan, do something to slow the shuttle. I don't know the decelerating spell. I am gonna try this. Feel the maternal love and stop. Impregnating gaze. Whoosh. He dodged the gaze? Whoosh. Well, Buddha statue. It was just an accident. Do you believe me? Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar, Youth King SHT. Swism swish swish oh. He seems very angry. Puppet Fairy, run. Immortal Beast Flying Technique, D9 Sword. It's so fast that the Divine Lobster's chariot is falling apart. But this magical treasure was made from the 8th stage material. Swoosh. You think I can't overtake you with this weird space suppressing my spatial power? Swoosh swoosh. Swoosh, stop right there, Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. This powerful Buddha statue knows my sage name, so he must have mistakenly entered this space. Swish. Hey, as you called my sage name, did you listen to my demon sage speech? Swish, whoever present was hit by my impregnating gaze. Swish swoosh. Boom. Oh no, the shuttle is gonna be rolled over. Bang bang, we are done for. Ah. Bang. Swoosh. Why did a spatial passage suddenly appear in our way? Did the shuttle do this? Swizamaw. We are drawn into it. Swoosh. It's okay. The shuttle has become steady. Good job. Puppet Fairy, you must be tired. Please sit down and have a rest. Rest in a place like this? Yes, suddenly I feel there is nothing in the world that I need to deal with in a hurry. I don't care about them anymore, the drag racing, the powerful Buddha statue, or anything else. There is something wrong with this passage. I guess my emotion is suppressed, and I don't have any emotional fluctuations. I seem to be Ina, forced inactive mode. Smoke state. Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar, take this. See? Even though his palm is gonna hit my head, I am still calm. Defend. You fool. Swish see? I don't need to defend. Suddenly appeared. Who is he? Bang. Go back. You can't leave yet. Did you learn that? Learn what? Your pretentious manner? Another mighty man. I took the hit from the Buddha statue Hedon. Don't you think this kind of fighting method suits you? Doesn't the appraisal technique say this shuttle is masterless? Why did it fly to him and is so affinitive to him? I prefer stunning moves. Young man, you are short of comprehension. Attribute repression is the coolest. Sid crack. Well, that's a novel scene. Calmly took off his leg? That's too weird. Novel. Swism go, return his left leg to him and tell him I'm sorry. While he was sleeping, I cut off his left leg for an experiment. I owe the great success of my experiment to his leg. He cut someone's leg for an experiment? Who is this victim? Sooms. Swusa, what a violent her-world evil energy. Is this her-world ruler's leg? I remember that fat ruler has no legs. Well, this leg belongs to Senior White? Swish, there is only one person in the universe who can cut the leg of the her-world ruler for an experiment. That is Swishy. Wielder of the heavens will? Mianso a scholar, you ficking shit. Swish swish swish, somehow, I didn't return to the main world with Tian Tian Island. I was chased by the Buddha statue in the enclosed space and accidentally entered this spatial passage. Bang, and this man in front of me should be. Are you the counterpart of Senior White, the wielder of the heavens will? Young man, you're very imaginative. Am I wrong? Wait, the hopping move. You look like another big shot. It's you, the wielder of the heavens will, striped dragon. You're right, congratulations, I am Wielder White. You know a lot. I didn't learn as much as you did when I was in the 5th stage. I know a little by chance. Sorry. I should be surprised, but nothing can excite me as I am in this inactive state. Young man, don't name it wrongfully. This is a detached mode, a very precious experience. If it weren't for your strong virtue power, you wouldn't be able to experience it. Shuhan, WH with the wielder of the heavens will help you? Do you know him? I shan't say I do. Young man, karma made something. Between US. Smush. MS. Wielder White's 33 Divine Beasts magical treasure? It has a slight resonance with me. Hereafter, you are a masterless magical treasure. Is he disengaging himself with the magical treasure? That's why the shuttle is masterless. Go! Swism swoosh, what are you doing? This is a reward for completing my trial in this world. Click it and the 33 divine beasts combined magical treasure will be yours. Sir, you said that karma made something between us. Is it because I initiated a cause, and you were destined to find its fruit? The 33 divine beasts, ton. Such magical treasure is the cause I initiated. But some masters in the divine beast department cultivated this technique and refined the magical treasure, too. Think about it, what's special about yours? They are explosive. What? After I changed the fifth? No, it's because you've made 2 sets of magical treasures. No one has ever refined 2 sets of such combined magical treasure except you. Right. Young man, that's the resonance of Khalees and effect. Bananantal grain gelder body. Fell king golden body. Body. Golden Cancer activated the explosive secret techniques of over 10 magical treasures in one breath. My combined magical treasures and another set of combined magical treasures have merged into a steel giant. What's going on? I see. Then the other set of magical treasures is also his. So what do you want to do with it? With the resonance between the magical treasures, can you project your power into the main world? I want to send you out, boy. You're just involved in my space, and I didn't too. Well, I thought the karmic resonance would make something special. I thought I would resolve those puzzles Eve had. By the way, sir, why did you quit as the wielder of the heaven's will? I quit? Well, I'd like to know the answer to this question, too. You don't know what you've done? Lol Webnov. Beckeley's the god's eyes are looking into the future. Sir, can you speak human language? Do you want me to look into your eyes? You think about it by yourself. Let me take you out. Is the senior white in the main world your reincarnation? Don't ask me anything about the will of the heavens. Do you know about the ancient heavenly city? I didn't witness the event of it. How should I adjust my cultivation technique? Sir, what's going on with my smoke state? How many questions do you have? Isn't it the innate skill attached to your golden core? Little white, when your hair reaches your waist, will you marry? Perish the thought. No way for my hair to grow that long. Ah, he didn't hit me? So little white or green-robed young man with the white horse, which one is you? Neither. That white horse should be me. Go straight through the gray lane, then you can leave. Don't look back. Thank you so much. My smoke state is related to Senior White's pseudo-eternal mode, which should be something created by Wielder White. But it isn't the innate skill attached to my golden core. Why does he seem unknown to it? Is he the real Wielder White? Or is he the Wielder White in a special state? That's universe-piercing flying shuttle. I remember it. My counterpart has exchanged the position of wielder of the heavens will for this shuttle. Swoosh. Swish, why is my leg here? Did he cut it when I was unaware? Here you are, White. The last one who called me that has paid his painful price. Because the god's eyes are looking into the future. Say something I can understand. For a moment we have achieved detachment. Our gaze was cast to the faraway future and even influenced the future and the past. White, we are having this conversation distancing thousands of years. So the past you were detached and beyond the time. The person facing me is not the present you, but a projection of the past you when you were looking into the future. Detachment. Detached from the will of the heavens? Right, a detachment from the will of the heavens. Free from the constraints so that one can truly control that will. But we failed in the end. I don't know much about will of the heavens. But being a wielder of it should be at the top of the universe. Why does someone still want to be detached? A man who has no dreams would become inactive. Reaching the summit means there is nothing left to pursue. Can you imagine that kind of life, being the most powerful but inactive person? I couldn't understand it. I am doing good as a her world ruler and I am not inactive. It is simply because you are not yet wielder of the heaven's will. Spread arms AWR stand on one LEC. Come on, don't suddenly do such a. What about Taoist priest virtue? Is he also so foolish in trying to go beyond the stage of will of the heavens? He said that if he was the wielder of the heavens will, he would remain at that eternal stage. That fellow didn't go beyond that stage. He's just gone. Taoist priest virtue. The virtuous work in some of the relative creatures are the detaching way of Taoist priest virtue, but he didn't make it. I inherited most of his works. This sheet you are in is one of them. Is the position of wielder of the heavens will a pitfall? How could I, since your face is full of holy light? Look into my eyes and you will know. It depends on how you handle it when you are in that position. If you handle it well, it isn't. Did you mishandle it? So did the former wielders of the heavens will? We soon did. But that's not a problem. After all, detachment is more interesting. I did a lot of research. And after a long time, I think I made it. I entered a state beyond everything. Swish, at that moment, I felt like I was only one step away to go beyond the universe. But judging from the future information, we didn't succeed, otherwise, there wouldn't be the next wielder of the heavens will. But when I saw you, I knew that even if I fail, I still have a backup. Do you mean the white in the main world? According to my observation, he is my backup, and the little white. There's no little white. He was just that desert and we refined it. We are white now. No, I am the white horse. What? Spread and on one arm stand leg. Really, I am the white horse. If you dare do that pose again, I'll beat you up. White, if I fail, I'll compete for the wielder of the heavens will again and create a little twin brother for you. What do you want that possible brother to be like? What? Why did the subject suddenly change to that? But I am curious about how the Her World ruler rose to power. I suddenly got an interesting idea. If you're not worried about the ensuing chaos and alternation, I want a little sister. You want a sister? Did you think of Little White? It's a pity that he's a pretty boy. Song Shuhan just tested me using when your hair reaches your waist. You even told him that kind of shameful past? TSK. Swoosh. I'll teach him a lesson. That's an interesting idea. But my projection is about to end. The projection of wielder White turned to a horse? White, see you later. Swism. That white horse is supposed to be the administration system of this enclosed space. It has nothing to do with the past one. Did the projection of wielder White attach to this horse? So that's what he meant by I am the white horse. Was the wordplay interesting? Damn him. HIMH, here ends the enclosed space matter. I shall go to Song Shuhan to vent my anger. Swusa Song Shuhan. I seem to hear the Her World ruler's voice from behind. Swoosh, don't look back. Wielder White said that to leave this place we should stick on this road and not look. Seems that I am still in this forced inactive state and my mood is still pretty stable. Swoosh. How dare he ignore me? Humph. Take my angry blow. Smush, what terrible pressuritis. Shuhan, how did you offend that Her World ruler? Swism, calm down. Remember, the saber is your lover. Wait. What's going on? I suddenly fell into a dream again. And is your wife? Juhao Grandmaster, how can a saber become a lover? What is on your mind? You're destined to lead a lonely life. You must take care of your saber and love her so that she can repay your kindness. Thus, you can be further advanced in the saber technique. Swust Rooter, come out. With a saber, you need nothing more because she is the most beautiful lover. It's inappropriate for you to instill such an idea in a young man. Swoosh, oh my god. Saber Fairy? The Scarlet Heaven Sword as an immortal divine weapon couldn't turn into a human. How could she do it? Su Xian, see? This is what a sword can't do, only special for the saber. The sword users are all useless. Who is Su Xian? Why can I dream about him? Next, let's start saber meditation. Calm down and communicate with your saber. Flip eBay summarized my lifelong understanding of the saber technique in this 3000 saber scripture. You must learn it carefully. Thank you, Grandmaster. This young man is seriously setting up his saber fairy? Stupid, hopeless boy. Swish. She is about 25 years old, a tall and gentle lady. She speaks softly. I think, without any support, this young man activated the saber intent only after reading this book. Once the saber intent is formed, he can integrate his own beliefs with the saber technique and gather his saber will. Juhao Grandmaster's accomplishment in the saber technique is admirable. I have gathered the saber intent, but because I experienced the heaven-burning flaming saber intent and took many profilin principles of saber intent. Let me try. Smotch the int, my old have stabbed. The integration of the formless sword cut my forehead and left the sword intent. Stimulated by it, my defensive saber intent was achieved. What the hell tell? My saber intent was forced out, and my understanding of the saber technique is superficial. The 3000 saber scripture could make up for my lack of understanding of this technique. Very well. Su Xian, you are truly talented. I will teach you a move to help you enter the state of unity of saber and men more quickly. It is named sword-keeping technique. Oh no! It is the saber-nourishing technique. You said sword-nourishing technique? Me might have a hidden story. But I can't figure it out in this dreaming state. There are 3 ways of the saber-nourishing technique, using intent, chi, and love to nourish sabers. Swoosh. Saber nourishing is a long effort. You need to take care of your saber and love it every day. Over time, the saber will generate a spirit and then resonate with you. Smoosh. By then, the saber will become part of you, and you two can be unified into one. Hey, Shu Hong. Wake up. Webnovel. The dream is over. Unluckily, I can't experience how that young man cultivates his saber-nourishing technique. Swoosh. Wake up, Song Shuhong. We're back to the main world. Swoozum swoosha, sorry. I accidentally fell asleep. Sorry. I accidentally fell asleep. It's aching all over. Puppet Fairy, was there an explosion behind us in that gray lane? The angry Her-World ruler was behind us. The voice we heard in the gray lane was his. Swoosh bang, he ran over and said that he would punish you for talking indiscreetly and then beat you lip. But you were sleeping soundly. You are amazing. When did I talk indiscreetly? I can't remember it at all. Shu Hong. It's Mr. Tian Tian and Mr. Seven Lives Talisman. Did something happen to Tian Tian Island after it returned to the main world? Why are there so many people lying on the ground? Russell laugh Webnoy. They went through disasters repeatedly in the enclosed space, so their souls were more or less damaged. It will take a lot of time and spirit stones to restore them. The beam of light helped me finish the last stroke to the. My sister Tian Tian is liable to wake up yet because part of her soul hasn't returned. Judging from her state, it's obvious that she has not yet come out of the enclosed space. Every islander has returned to the main world, while part of Miss Tian Tian's soul hasn't returned but stayed in the enclosed space. HMY perhaps, Miss Tian Tian has her own trial in the enclosed space? Trial? She is naive. Can she pass the trial? Tian Tian, have faith in her. In her eyes, you are a naive brother. Alright, there is nothing I can do but pray for her. I am taking Tian Tian back to her room. I hope she can wake up soon. Shuhong, Mr. Huangshan wants to study the peculiar flying magical treasure of the Celestial Clan, if you meet one of them. I happen to have one. I will send it to Mr. Huangshan when I have the time. Swoosh. Swoosh, if you are unavailable now, you can give it to me, and I'll ask Lychee to deliver it. Swoosh. Thank you. Puppet Fairy, there's nothing we can do here. Make my clone wait for Senior White at Lancy Restaurant. Mr. Tian Tian gave me so many spirit beasts I want. Chu Chu can use them to cultivate the skills of the immortal chef. Smoozum, my clone, is already waiting for Senior White at the Lancy restaurant. I need to go back to Jiangnan College Town to visit my parents. Willow Grove outside the instructional building of Jiangnan College. Mom and Dad have gone on a trip, and no one is at home. So I came to school to take a look. Ing Wu, you took my appearance and went to school. Did anything happen during these days? No, everything went well. But I received some love letters. Please deal with it yourself. Swish love letters? It's the first time I have received so many love letters. Swish, I am going to have a rest and test if the nutrient solution that arrived yesterday is to my taste. Eichel Song. Call me if you need anything. Shuhong, I am going shopping. Give me some money. I am going with her. Okay. Lel web novel. When did Inju and Puppet Fairy become so close? Ha ha ha. Come on. Let's go shopping. Here we go. Looks like everyone gets well along with each other in the main world. I'd better spend the next few days peacefully, studying hard at school. You'll have fun after the Plan Needin Resurrection's magical treasure CD is ready. No life and death event will happen in school. Shuhong, good morning. Morning, I don't know her. Did Cheng Wu make friends with her? Are you not feeling yourself? You are not cute today. Cute? You were not lovely at all the moment you turned back. Lovely? What's going on? Eve never been lovely. Did something happen when Chang Wu replaced me in school? Shu Han. EBNOY. Miss Skylark, you've changed back. What are you doing in Jiangnan University Town? I was just wandering here and ran into you. Is the Eye of the Sage still with you? I am going to have another tribulation, so please lend it to me. Holy SHT. Miss Skylark is going to release the impregnating gaze during a lecture? Well, Miss Skylark, would it be cruel to have them hit twice in a row while watching the profound sage's lecture? Don't you think that's exciting? I am afraid it will be too much. Wait a moment, I am going to dig it. Group sound transmission, it's me, Senior White. Group sound transmission. Shuhong, are you there? Take a look at the trap Eve prepared for Fat Ruler. Group sound transmission. Fat Ruler came to my lair. Ha ha ha. Eve been waiting for this moment. Group sound transmission. Heavenly Tribulation Licklier Bomb and Hydrogen Bomb are ready, as well as the powerful weapon of Virtue's crystal core that I spent several days refining. Swoosh. Group sound transmission. Even I can't bear such a gift. Hina. Swoosh. Wow, after the Virtue's crystal core that Virtuous Lania made was strengthened by Senior White, it's become so powerful. White, I will definitely kill you. How come Miss Skylark has the aura of Fat Her World Ruler? Oh, no, he controlled her body again. Thank goodness, Linman out early. Take back the Eye of the Sage. Heart aperture space, open behind me. White, it's him again. Every time he ruined my plan at a critical moment. Snoosh. Impregnating gaze, feel the maternal love. Oh, my. I failed to hit her. And the heart aperture space isn't open. Heart aperture space, are you being cowardly again? Isnir Jive seen the space you leased to hide a few times. Do you think I wouldn't guard against it? Sing stop right. Swooshy damn. I can't move. Besides, to prevent you from getting into that annoying eternal mode, I made this. Swish this familiar aura. Is this? Inealuludi Deforig Fat Ruler used it to develop a magical treasure that can restrain my smoke mode. I won't talk nonsense with you this time. SM. Forcibly read memory. Screwed this time. Hun, what D and all about? How could his memory be like this? Computer file computer view system, C. Local disk newly added volume, D. Local disk newly added volume, E. Local disk newly added volume, F. Local disk. Fortunately, Eve learned a lot about the main world, otherwise, I wouldn't know how to start. I should search the hard drives one by one. How come there are so many protected memories on disk D and some sealed memories? Protected memories cannot be read by anyone other than the owner, and this type of memory is usually very confidential. His memory of the scholarly sage must be hidden here. I'll search from the first one to another. Sealed. Forcibly reading the protected memory of a 5th stage spiritual emperor is just a piece of cake for me. A Sing MS. This is white? The memory that I just saw exploded in the mental world of the clone. Why is that? The clone is about to beta destroyed. I can move? What happened? Swish. Now I have to exert the remaining power of the clone to activate the power of space and send Skylark's body back. Swish swish swisk. Big break. Impregnating gaze and embryonic gaze, what an awesome composite skill. Swish AH. Swism. The effect of the composite skill is different every time. Is it a tattooed effect this time? Next time, it'll definitely kill you. Swism swish. H sims hasms. Wish. Oh, no. The bone of eternity is still teleported away. Isims. Let's see what treasure we'll get with this composite skill. Lot Heaney. Oh, SHT. Swish Swiskin. The seed is a scaled down version of her world ruler this time. Swish Yahello? Shuhan, are you alright? It was offline just now. Was your heart aperture space broken again? Senior White, I just met Skylark, but Fat Ruler controlled her. Swish Swiss. There is a mini fat big shot in the seed, so I dare not put it in the heart aperture space. Don't worry. Your heart aperture space is stable. I will come to check the seed when we meet next time. Let's stop talking here. Fat Ruler is getting crazy and is fighting me fiercely. Ouch, he almost got me. Now put her body away to avoid confusion. Eh? Miss, what are you talking about? Do I know you? And when did you show up? Right. Since Skylark has no consciousness, the giant turtle of disaster will come and collect her. SHT. I didn't think of it at all and almost caused an accident. Thank you. It's so kind of you. Hey, are you leaving? You are welcome. Helping others is the key to happiness. Who is this fairy? She seems to know the secret of Skylark's body. And her, yet familiar. Eve never I feel she. Fat Ruler is fighting with Senior White, so he won't have time to cause me trouble. There should be no more life and death matters. Fed it, I'd better not be so sure of it. I need to learn the ancient language carefully so that I can communicate well with Puppet Fairy. He'll find a chance to practice the saber-nourishing technique I acquired in the dream in the following days. I need to contact Mr. Huangshan for customizing a shuttle. I'll begin with the pronunciation of the ancient language. Banj. Inaccurate pronunciation, LV current penalty. Fizzle. The punishment of Senior White's God learning system is a bit harsh. Piz. Ding. True Monarch Yellow Mountain Shuhang, as a reward for your flying magical treasure of the Celestial Clan, True Monarch Yellow Mountain will send you an online ordering site for immortal boats. True Monarch Yellow Mountain, you can use my account and see if there is a style you like. Ha ha ha. Senior Huangshan is so considerate. He even shared his VIP account with me. Ding dong. Customer service. Coco dear, your purchase has been confirmed. What else can help you with? Can you speak the ancient language? Customer service. Coco ha? I must be deranged. Heb novel message 9 provinces number 1 grouped out of Shuhan. I am about to go through the tribulation, and it'll come to VOL in a few nave. Tyrannical Song 1. Are you still going around at this moment? True Monarch Yellow Mountain. All members, I forward a notice. True Monarch Yellow Mountain. The Cultivator Alliance and Major S in the Cultivation world jointly issued a notice. The hunting activities against the Celestial clan are now in full swing. Any cultivator who catches Celestials, be they alive or dead, can come to exchange them for spirit stones and materials. True Monarch Yellow Mountain attached is a secret manual technique of sensing the Celestial clan shared by the Cultivator Alliance for free. Cultivators above the 5th stage can use it to sense the breath of the Celestials nearby. IT has been shared in the group / Ancient language is so difficult to learn. I kept making mistakes in pronunciation. Every time I made a mistake, I would be electrocuted. I am like a masochist. Deep True Monarch Yellow Mountain. Hunting Celestials is an annual event in our cultivation world this year. True Monarch Yellow Mountain. If you guys are not busy, you can participate in it, and you will gain a lot. Hunting Celestials? Since I am short of spirit stones, I must participate. Deepsu Clan 7. I killed a group of Celestials today. This event is great, / can kill the monsters as well as get spirit stones. Northern Rivers L. Brilliant. For loose cultivators, the annual event is a good opportunity to earn money. Great Master P. Medicine Master. Great Master Profound Principle said that Faraway Wandering Temple is one of the inizers. We can go to his temple to exchange resources directly. Conversion completed. Customer service Coco. Mr. Huangshan, the immortal boat you ordered has been completed. Would you like to make an appointment for the delivery or deliver it immediately? That's fast. I want it to be delivered at once. I want to see my immortal boat soon. Customer service Coco. Your delivery will reach you in 10 minutes, please check it. That's efficient. The car, immortal boat, was delivered to my house so fast. It's even equipped with an illusory art function, so ordinary people can't see it. It's so beautiful. I have a good eye. Let me get in and try it. LA in Ebno. Cool. It has broken through to the sound speed in 10 seconds, and it's still speeding up. Maybe because of its shape, I don't feel scared but excited even if it's awfully fast. You'll see the specially customized effect. Immortal Boat Transform. Clank Mechcorn. Clans. Sir, your immortal boat is fascinating. Would you mind me getting a lift? Ha? Okay, get in. Doesn't she have a flying magical treasure? Never mind. Helping others is the key to happiness. Somehow, I feel she's familiar and I don't think she has any ill intentions. May I know your DAO name? Just call me Quiet Night. Miss Quiet Rain, I saw your flying magical treasure is a book, so you like reading? Swoosh, it's Quiet Night. Fairy waiting for a promise, what are you doing? Swoosa, not you. Not really. HHH. Ferrix is still so cute. She hasn't changed a bit. She is playing dead again. She called fairy waiting for a promise in the ancient language. She must know fairy waiting for a promise. Here I am. Thank you for the ride. See you next time, but you will fet me again. Goodbye, Miss Quiet Night. See you next time. Yesai, what's the point? It feels not bad in this way. Every time I meet Schleihang, it's like we meet for the first time. No matter how much the girl has done for him, the man can't remember her. It's like a tragic story. This feeling is intriguing. Can she still be saved? Willow Grove outside the instructional building. It's finally my turn now. Who are we going to fight this time? Nobody. I am doing morning exercise. You use me to do morning exercise? Are you reluctant? Note, Scarlet Heaven Sword is often swallowed by fairy. Scarlet Heaven Sword? Waiting for a promise and rarely out. Not at all. It's also valuable time to get fresh air. Saber Nourishing Technique. It feels clear and refreshed all over as if I was given a massage. Scarlet Heaven Sword, are you a male or female? I learned a secret technique called Saber Nourishing Technique these days. It said that it can make a saber have spirit and turn into a saber fairy. Did you use it on me just now? Out of curiosity, I just used it once. So is the saber fairy thing true? Eve lived for so long, yet I've never seen a weapon turn into a human. And only a few weapons have spirits. Would you like to try it with me? Maybe you can turn into a saber fairy. WHSMFCK off. Even my first master didn't have such an idea. Ha? What's going on? When did I become your first master? FCK. I have been misled by X-Fairy these days, so I subconsciously thought that I had another master. What brought you here, Taoist Priest Scarlet Heaven? Thank you for your lecture that year. Without heaven burning flame.